I'm just doing the thing that I do to make my group suspicious. I don't really have much to say right now. I'm just saying, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. We'll be going voice live very soon. All you're missing is hyperphrase going on a long explanation of some kind of historical thing that I didn't hear any of because I was looking for my phone. So maybe it was interesting. Oh, now they're talking about Dracula. I don't know what happened. Who knows? Anyway, Ellie, since you're here, how did you like last session? Were you here the first couple hours or so? We were doing we're doing super try hard mode on staying on task. Do you think that went well? Bit late. That's fine. Well, we'll jump in with the recap here in just a moment. Are you weirdos ready to go voice live?
You always have your dirt with you.
You are indeed voice live.
We're voice live. Hi, everybody.
I feel like besides this being a very interesting horror movie, it also is an excellent allegory for disease on ships during the 16th and 1700s.
Is that like an alligator?
Yeah, that's exactly what an allegory is, Panda. You nailed it. It's like a caiman but bigger.
Oh,
Ellie, what do you mean, poor Molly? Molly's fine. She didn't have to get murdered and make a deal with an evil creature or allegedly evil creature.
Allegedly.
If anyone, you should
As
feel
if
sorry for
murder
Molly.
is
She
a
had
personal
pretty rough
choice.
last session.
You know, I'm
Because
gonna just choose to go get murdered. That's my personal choice.
I mean, I could walk in front of a establishment that with a sign that is calling out said people of the establishment that might be public servants who are armed all the time.
You know, though legally speaking, you have a right to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You do, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that doesn't mean in practice they will
Yeah.
observe said right, but I'm telling you, that
It's not like
legally-
they've never done anything legal. You know, they're always doing legal stuff.
legal
Never
stuff,
illegal
of course. You could also just go taunt Phillies fans right now. They look like they're about to burn down any town they come across. They beat the Braves in the not the championship series, even not to get to the World Series, the one before that, the division series. And one of their players, when they beat the Braves, was like, "Fuck the Mets." I was like, "Guys, you didn't even play the Mets. Chill out." But they're all just having a big party and throwing shit. And I was like, "Guys, if Philly wins, they're gonna burn down half of Philadelphia. They're gonna have a riot. It's gonna be bad."
First time.
We're real
Hot
excited.
take: Disney should buy the Braves, change the mascot to Merida. Merida.
from the movie
From the
Brave.
movie Brave. Yeah,
It's Merida, by the way. I believe
Merida.
that's how you pronounce
or
that.
a bear.
Yeah, there you go.
That's also. Plot line.
I'm all for this idea, except for Disney owning more stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, I give this a 2 thumbs up.
Listen, I'm not too, happy with our Disney overlords, but they at least put subtitles on the stuff to watch. They're not like Netflix
not
being
wrong.
lazy jackasses on the Japanese dub. On the English dub, and be like, "No, we'll just slap on the Japanese subtitles." That's basically what they're saying.
Oh man, that's funny.
It's not.
That is really frustrating though when you're trying to watch a movie where the subtitles don't sync up with what people are saying. It is incredibly frustrating.
You know, my favorite thing about dubs is when I'm watching an anime, it's dubbed, and they have Japanese writing. And it holds it for a second, like you're able to read it. If you knew how to read Japanese.
Oh, but it doesn't do the English
it
text.
doesn't
underneath
have
it.
the translation.
Oh,
for it.
yeah.
Whereas if you watch the sub, they do that.
Yeah.
And actually, in a most recent episode of Mishoku, an isekai that I watch, this isekai person meets another isekai person, so they're speaking in Japanese the whole time, so they're speaking in English.
You did inverted commas.
The actual language of this continent, another character is speaking, so they're speaking basically gibberish. They do not subtitle what she is saying during this entire conversation when they're speaking in the national language.
Okay, that's frustrating too.
And and in the Japanese dub with subtitles, they give her subtitles so you know what the fuck she's saying.
That's also frustrating.
It's
Sorry, that is just literally one of my pet peeves.
You know what the best dub of all time is still though? Ghost Stories. Oh, we should do that for a hangout.
Yeah,
we should watch Ghost Stories.
Hey, look, it's spooky month, and that was going to be one of the things I asked. We want to watch a spooky movie.
Yeah, I think. Okay.
Is there a guess the movie for horror movies specifically?
We were playing the guess the movie thing. JB and I were.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are horror movies.
Well, I'm sure because there's a lot of horror movies.
I unironically guessed The Godfather multiple times, and finally got to one. I was like, The Godfather Part 2, and it was wrong. It was like Godfather Part 1, and it was right. Was like,
that's funny. Well, remember, if you guess Halo 3 enough times, it'll be Halo.
It'll be
3.
Right eventually. Yeah.
Got from the video game.
Should we go voice live?
Yes, I was going to cut in with that just because
we are voice live.
I meant to do that before the last story, but I got distracted. So we're gonna go face live now. So everybody, put your faces on.
Oh man, I gotta zip it up. On. It's hard. Yeah.
Dave, for the last time, you can't put my face on. It just doesn't work. It doesn't match your body.
Nicolas Cage taught me that it was okay. And everything in life I learned from Nicolas Cage.
Fucking,
all right, here goes. You guys ready?
Yes.
We're face live now.
Or was it John Travolta who taught me that?
Yeah. It's John Travolta.
It's hard to know.
But he had Nicolas Cage's face at the end. Who was he? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't tell which one was which. Also, if you guys couldn't tell from us being voice live, my voice is a little shot, and I'm going to apologize. I'm going to blow my nose like 20 times probably throughout the stream.
So get your
who cares?
Clip that's ready on Twitch, so you can clip him that sweet nose blowing action.
Yeah, there you go. I'm going to get me to that pocket, boy. We should watch that too.
Yeah,
Mr. Tim.
So people understand
takes
what
next
we're
to no
joking
time.
about.
Yeah.
Yes.
That takes next to no time. It's really funny.
I don't remember how we ended.
I just read Panda's name on Zoom.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, okay, that is a good one. Anyway, we should probably get started.
Yeah, what's black and white and red all over? Panda when he has to do this recap and he didn't have any notes.
Yeah,
he actually started notes.
I'm just kidding.
Better notes than I had.
What? Well, I'm assuming that's why you asked what the Luxifix's name was. So
yeah,
take it away.
So hey guys, last time on Into the Storm. Now I got to do it the right way. Last time on Into the Storm. We start at the end of what I wrote was the e-battle. The battle, where the 8-Ank have basically mopped up everything. Our bandits, have showed up. And are like, are they cool? Like, what's going on? And Sam goes over and has a chat with them. And I don't know if he succeeds or the 8-Ank just decide, nah, we're full, and they leave. You know, they decide, yeah, we've had our fill of stuff and things, so they deuce out back into the river. The bandits do ask, yo, what about that caveman? Is he cool? Who's currently on the cliffside? And we say, oh no, he's blind, but he's definitely a bad guy. So they're like, oh, okay, cool. And they just hail him with arrows.
I'm glad you added the part about him being a bad guy before you said that they all shot him. Because it would sound like they shot him for being blind. I was like, oh, yeah, hold on.
It was easier to shoot because he was blind. And on a cliff face.
True.
These bandits really just don't like blind people. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's real.
They rob people
bandits,
blind.
Though. They're already bad people.
They rob blind people.
Go ahead.
After a small break, we decide to go after the bandits that got away. One of them being I have his name here somewhere. Habash.
Yeah, Habash.
Yeah, Habash.
Him being one of those that got away. So we follow a trail. We find one of the bandits that was, I guess, getting away had basically been put out of his misery because he's probably holding up the escape group. And
He was definitely dying.
yeah. So we do some sneaking. We finally kind of get around their camp, and I don't remember. I don't have in here if we all three went up or if it was just Eli and Sam that snuck up, and Lamia probably held back if I remember correctly. Excuse me.
Well, when we got to the camp, we all snuck up because you had cast the
Oh yeah, hide from animals on all of us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was a funny scene of us arguing about the hyena smelling us.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, is it hide from animals, like visually, or is it? I don't know, man. It's just magic. It's magic. So they did like smell us somewhat, and were looking for us, but they had lost our trail. But we got up to a tent and we're trying to get some intel, and we heard what sounded like Habash. Is it T at the end? Habash.
It's a K at the end.
Habash.
Yeah, like kilo.
I'll just add that right now so I know to pronounce it. Bitching and moaning that he didn't get to, just completely incinerate this devilishly handsome cyberned man. He only kind of incinerated him. No, partial incineration. And was it Isla that came, or who we thought maybe Isla came up to him? And they sent a group of people out, presumably to the village that we were trying to protect. And the hyenas came up. I have dogs, hyenas, and hounds all written in this, so I've changed the names 3 times as writing it. The hyenas came back, and I assume let him know that there were people nearby. So he... I don't remember if other people ran into our bandits first, or if or how exactly that worked. Bandits met some bandits, and there was a scrum, for lack of better terms, that eventually he got into. Eli cast some kind of mist or fog, some kind of magic. I don't know, is what I have written here. I don't know, it's magic. And we got into initiative. But I believe we spy Hyla, and Lamia does a fight with her, and it does not go well. Sam tries to do a fight with Isla. It also does not go well, is what I have written. Eli, being the smart man, does not have a fight with her.
I don't know. She still messed me up pretty good.
Yeah. And then Lamia is getting talked to by No Luxafix, and finally agrees to a deal, and she has 2 marks of No Luxafix on.
I have 3.
3 marks. 3 marks of No Luxafix on. And I believe she just did she just get above 0?
Yeah.
0 hit points. Because every time she agreed to the thing, she got a mark and she got healed a certain amount.
Yep.
I don't remember what sounds.
I think you're at 1.
I think that's where we left off, or around where we left off. Anyway.
Yeah, you're at 1 because I remember saying we were samesies.
You're both at 1. I'm at 2. Our group HP is 4.
I am no longer 1 though.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was our group HP
It
was
was
4.
for a moment.
I wrote at the end of my notes for last session, the group HP is 4. So
Yay. Yeah. Was there anything pertinent I missed?
Isla went off, I think, to basically follow because they have a job she has a job to do.
we made Habash run like a little
Bitch. Yeah.
Did you say that? Because he got his butt kicked by a whole bunch of bandit dudes.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
then-
remember who was winning during that.
And then he was running away, and I tried to kill him as he ran away, but then I gave up because I had Isla in front of me, and I figured I needed to focus on her more.
Did you mention he was in a dinosaur form?
No. Yeah. I think I had he's whatever, but I don't have.
Yeah, we saw a big scary
Weird lizard.
Yeah. He was a.
We as players
What's right or something?
know, but we as players know, but as characters we didn't know. But Patrick told us what he was later.
Yeah.
Told us he was an Allosaurus for viewers, so you guys know. But in character, we have no idea. It's a big scary lizard. None of us have ever seen one of those before.
Nah, I used to see those all the time. We used to hunt for those in the woods. Y'all didn't? Y'all don't have those?
It's like bear hunting trips.
No, Ellie, I didn't think I could
Positivity
escape. I just,
No. Somebody
I'm
got
always
mass
optimistic.
positivity.
Super positivity, Molly. It's time.
Mhm.
It's time to pay the piper.
I'm
Mhm.
trying to find a
icon
gif.
of a destroyed tent so I can put it over here, but I kind of just don't care.
I was trying to find a gif of a dinosaur running in fear. There aren't that many of those.
Okay, I'll start. Molly,
Mhm.
are you ready? Are you prepared?
Never. Go on though.
No. I'll wait.
Ugh.
Let me know when you're ready.
Sure, Patrick, please.
Okay, Molly, you are an incredibly generous person, which I've said before. The thing is, you keep proving over and over that that's just who you are. The instant, I don't know, do you mind me sharing your job situation?
Yeah, go ahead. It doesn't matter anymore.
So, Molly was briefly laid off for a while, and the instant she gets reemployed is like, hey, remember I told you I was going to send you money to get an early birthday present, so here you go. Instant she has a job again, is more worried about like, oh yeah, I want to like give this person this thing I wanted to give them, which I wasn't that worried about, but it goes to show you just, you know, she's a cool person.
That is true.
Someone else's turn. Still looking for this fucking destroyed tent because I know there's an.
Go ahead, man.
Go for it.
No, okay. Well, I will piggyback off Molly being super generous. That is very true. But then I will also switch to that. It's hard to find somebody who gives a crap as much as Molly, just in general. That is very true. You just care about things being done well, even things that aren't necessarily your thing. Like if they're your friends' things, you care about them getting done and getting done the best way possible, and you will go out of your way to help people do that. Whether it's by simply reminding them that they need to get a thing done, or helping out and going out of your way to do your own thing. It is always shown through your actions whenever we've done anything as a group that you will do whatever you can to assist the group to do any goal anybody in the group has. Not even necessarily like the group's goal, just like individual people's goals for the group. And that's always really refreshing to come across, because usually people are just trying to like go through stuff. All right, Panda, now you're on the hook.
Yeah. I assume Molly must be one of the top ranked players of Playda, because I see her playing that.
Oh,
I see her playing that all the time. No, through Discord. No, but on a serious note, no, I was just chilling in the pre-game hype lobby while I was working on my notes, and she came in to check on me. So it also goes to show that she's like, "What's Panda doing in here by himself, talking to no one?" So yeah, definitely probably one of the nicest people I know. Yeah, we need to go do something because I'm in OKC now. Like, I don't know, at a arcade or something.
You are not super far from Cactus Jack's, my friend.
No, I'm not. And the skee ball calls me
Yeah.
in the middle of the night. It awakens. No.
They got it there.
Okay. Managed to
Ellie's
not.
added to it, but that's for chat. Yeah, if you're in YouTube, you don't get to see all the other nice things said. You know why? Because you're lazy. And that's why you'll never get anywhere in life. Yeah, that's right. I'm following up positivity with a whole lot of negativity. No, but that show up to the live stream occasionally. Chat's popping sometimes. We get some wholesome things in there. Hopefully we'll see you next time if you're watching this on YouTube.
And
Yeah.
sometimes we get some just absolutely out of left field nonsense, and that's also fun.
That is also true and fun and way more common. Yeah. Anyone else wanted to add anything else to the recap before we get going?
I think he got all the main points I wanted to hit.
One-
Did he mention the big bony scary hyena that Isla rode off on?
Oh, I did not. Yeah,
she has a
big,
super hyena.
Dire
Yeah.
hyena.
And one part of our bandit group was basically fleeing.
Yeah, understandably,
Yes.
they weren't expected to fight Allosaurus or big dinosaur man thing.
Okay, I think that's it. I think we're good.
Do we mention that we found a bushel of Sherlock dropped off a basket of fish, and all the fish had heal health potions in their mouths? That was the thing that happened, right?
No, you got
Fish. We got fishes of healing.
Fishes of healing.
No, that one was your imagination.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I think that was that same dream where you were at school again.
Oh God.
Must have been playing D&D at school.
I'm Panda, and I'm the funny one.
No, he's not. I'm the funny one.
They didn't hear that story.
No, they
Yes.
didn't hear that story.
Yes, Ellie, we know that female hyenas have yeah.
Pseudo
We know
penises.
about
I'm not
hyenas
scared to
genitalia
say it.
here, all right?
Pseudo
We're
penis.
informed.
I actually didn't know.
I almost
Thanks,
laughed
Ellie.
really hard.
You don't
Oh,
know
well.
types of.
Isn't
Don't
there
tell me
there's a what's his name? The true facts about animals about hyenas for that one, right?
Oh
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
Z Frank.
Yeah,
See,
thank you.
Frank, has that.
Have you have you seen
Casual
his creep?
Geographic's talked about
My
it,
one last thing before we go. Have you seen his Creepy Dave stuff where he does favorite animal? So he does the goofy voice was like, he's the best animal because of this, and he like mispronounces everything. It's really funny. There's shorts on I think he has them on TikTok and like Instagram. Just check them out. They're Creepy Dave's Animal Facts.
Okay.
Still Z-Freak.
Serious time.
Yeah, we're gonna try and not make jokes or side tangent for an hour.
Yeah.
One
But we had to get it
hour.
out beforehand.
That's fair. That is fair.
It's important. It's important. I need to move one other thing.
I'm gonna just
You know,
drop a
forget
link
it.
in
Let's just move y'all
Uh-oh.
as well as chat.
I'll allow it.
Yes,
Which
it's
means
your
I need to switch
choice.
screens,
We're-
or else no one will be able to see. And then I need to get rid of that. We don't need the internet tracker. Go away. There. Shift over a bit more. Oh, right.
Oh no, you know what? This is for
Some
patrons
of
only.
these are also
My
not-
link to Creepy Dave's Animal Show.
Yeah, you gotta be a patron to see that thing that we've audibly said several times.
Right. I guess before we get started, I will do plugs real fast. Is that we have a Discord that everybody should join. If the link's not in the chat, I will make sure it is. And we also have a Patreon that you can join our special Discord tier. And then also, if you go high enough, you can get Panda's podcast or our monthly hangouts, which are a lot of fun. And provided everybody, if nobody responds, we're going to do it the 21st anyways. But we have coming up this Saturday a hangout, which will be fun. We're trying to figure out what to do. It should be a lot of fun. They're fun every month. And then Panda's podcast is also entertaining every month as well. We
sleep
also have
to it.
all of the social medias. Yeah, don't sleep to it. And then, YouTube. Everybody knows. Watch the replays on YouTube.
Oh, poll.
I know. I'm waiting till. Well, okay. I guess the most important person is here to do the poll.
JB's here.
Ellie.
Oh,
He's gonna lurk. He's gonna come in lurking at like
He's gonna
9
come in
a.m.
and
any
lurk.
rolls.
Yeah,
Before any rolls happen, that's
Yeah.
the main thing.
like he do.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm usually good at getting it pretty darn close.
Well, it's got 30 whole minutes, so as long as people have time to figure it out.
All right.
Cool. So,
Make sure that's end.
yeah, there we go. We come back in to a destroyed camp at this point. You guys can still hear the sounds of battle off down into the forest, where the unit of the Cresting Suns is still fighting that last group of bandits that stayed in the camp. Obviously, you know Habash escaped, and you know Isla rode off to follow the couple of troops of bandits that she was leading. To the rest of you, however, you're really in no condition to fight at this moment. Various wounds, like burns, probably fractured bones, torn lacerations. There's a plethora of different kinds of damage scattered across all of you. Looks like Lamia took the worst of it, but despite the fact that she is absolutely covered in her own blood, you can see that her wounds are rapidly knitting together. Lamia, for the next minute, your fast healing is going to work. You're going to heal a total of 20 hit points over the course of a minute.
Okay.
No, he's the head of bad Ides. Anyway, over the course of the next minute, you're going to heal. You guys are, as you're watching, you can just see the different rips and things in the armor and clothing. You can see the wounds and things that were there just close up seamlessly. The flesh underneath actually looks pale and new, untouched by the sun. Almost like you'd expect scar tissue, but smooth.
Lamia will limp over. Be like, I have one last tincture. And she'll hand it to Eli.
Oh, I'll give it to Sam.
I have some.
Hmm.
I'm not. If I have to drink another one of those, I think I might have.
Fair enough, mate. Well, I just put it in my pocket. I'll hold on to it in case we need it.
In case you need it?
Yeah. 2 is not 0, Patrick.
I have
That's
cure
fair.
wounds. A cure light, and not a tincture that I'm using. But what if I need it later? Yeah,
It sounds like the battle over there is beginning to die down. You hear the voices of what you think are Cresting Suns, shouting, commands to keep pushing. You hear just all types of just different people just yelling shit get some, fuck you, all kinds of stuff going on. It sounds like they're winning and they're kind of putting the boot in on that group of fox runners over there.
All right, so do we head straight for the village to see if we can cut off that one lady that got sent early, or do we try and find something of use in this camp before we bug out?
Don't they have claimed this shithole?
Well, yeah, but if we grab something before they show up, they won't know we grabbed it. I'm thinking health potions, anything that's going to make us not die, is pretty much the only thing I'm looking for. I'm not trying to grab any of their gold, coins, or swords. I just want potions.
Sure.
Or herbs or something.
So you guys are going to try to look around quickly and see if you can find anything to heal up.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody give me perception checks. Lamia, your sickened condition has worn off,
Oh, okay.
but you still feel like you haven't eaten in maybe 2 days.
I'm still sick.
Starving.
Sam, you are still sick. Yeah.
Just drink.
Is there any food on any of these fires? Were they cooking anything?
No, you don't see any food obviously sitting out or.
Because I was straight up just gonna walk by and start eating something as we go.
Is that a different kind of condition to put on,
Nothing
or
mechanical yet. I'm just
Okay,
telling
yeah,
you for
okay.
sake of your character.
I'm
Yeah.
hungry. Okay. Right. Sorry.
I thought your
Perception.
name was Lamia.
I'm still gonna put a little bit of distance between Lamia and myself. I remember what it looked like when she got up, so I'm still a little wary. So I'm gonna do that thing where she's like always kind of in my line of sight, even while we're looking around.
Take that last bit out of your character sheet name, Molly.
What last name?
There's just a different.
Oh,
taking
the
the evolved part out.
Yeah.
That was the differentiate sheets.
Yeah.
Rename the other one instead. There you go. Anyway. Back here, what did we roll? 18, 25, 12. Nice. Okay. Let's see. So say I'm just kind of scatter you guys around a little bit based on your checks.
You stepped on a bear trap.
That's not funny.
Step on a sand trap.
So as you guys are kind of scatter and keep searching, Lamia, you feel kind of distracted. It's not even just that you're super hungry, it's also that you smell
The blood in the air.
nearby. Yeah, it's not even just that it doesn't even smell like old pennies or anything like that. It's way more intoxicating than that. Imagine if you hadn't legitimately eaten in like 2 days or so, and you walk by a bakery and you can just smell the fresh baking bread that like instinctually inspires hunger. It just makes you want to go eat it. It's like that. It's very distracting.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that there's a lot just happens over there where that battle's going on, and it's still happening. Lots of bloodshed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's making it difficult to focus a little bit. You kind of walk away from Eli and searching through some of the wreckage. You do actually, I'm going to go kind of in reverse order, so Lami rolled the lowest. You do actually find what you think are maybe a few, like a small bag that you think maybe held some rations of some kind. It looks like whoever packed this, like you can see like a rip in the bag or something, where it looks like whoever was trying to pack things maybe tore it and then like was transferring it into something else, and they left a few like handfuls of what would basically be like granola and some like loose nuts and other things. Nothing too substantial, but I imagine you immediately stuff that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very difficult not to.
Yeah.
And even as you chew it, it's like the flavors are a bit muted, but at this point it's just like you just need calories, you just need something, because it's nearly unbearable.
Mm-hmm.
And it does help a little, but it also kind of wakes up even more of the appetite, in a sense. Like, you know it's going to get worse, but like it's something for now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I imagine you keep kind of rooting around that, just seeing if it slowly becomes less of about healing potions and more like maybe there's more to eat in here.
Yeah.
Just even subconsciously, that's kind of what starts to happen. Eli. So you shift around through this wreckage over here. You probably check this. I think see that yet. Probably check this tent that's not been destroyed. You do find what you think are a couple of like herbal remedies. They smell really. It's like this paste inside a small leather satchel. Some kind of like very sharp, herbaceous smell coming from this paste. It almost smells minty. And very clean.
I ate mint chocolate chip ice cream today, Panda, just for you. Sorry. Yeah.
Stop
minty
that.
and
We're
clean.
supposed to be serious.
I know, but he said minty and
It's
Panda made a face.
It's too. You almost think it might be some kind of cleaner, but the consistency's wrong. It's not quite abrasive enough for it to be like a thing you're supposed to scrub with, but it's not loose enough to really properly be used for cleaning. And then, like, imagine like tap a little bit to your tongue, it doesn't like burn or do anything like that. So you're like, okay,
I'll put it in my pocket and let Sam identify it in a minute, just in while I'm searching, because I'm like, Sam probably knows what this is. Put it in my pocket.
Right.
Keep going.
You find like 2 pouches of that stuff. You find a small jar that it doesn't quite close, like it's got like a loose top to it, but there is like a little bit of liquid in there, like this kind of light orange, like thick liquid. Give me a quick, spellcraft.
All right. Coming right up.
And if you fail that, then technically you cannot try to identify it by taste with perception. Nope, 1720. Yeah, you can tell it's the remnants of a potion of cure light wounds. You don't know if it's enough to help, but it's a little bit. It might.
I mean, I'll drink it right now. Might as well. Doesn't hurt.
Okay.
See what I can get from
it. It does give you 1 hit point.
Oh yeah.
It's like it goes down. It's like, yeah, whoever made that did not give a fuck about how it tasted, but you feel a little better. You find that, and then you find another. It looks like one of the buckles or something on it is broken, but you find another one of the potion injection bandoliers.
Oh, cool.
Inside.
Yeah. This is neat.
Tent.
Are there any potions in it?
There is 1 potion.
Okay.
I was gonna get to that, but god damn it, hold on.
This clearing your throat brought
Been
you
over
by
here drinking water this whole time.
Yeah.
water.
So, yeah, you can see there's like a part of like the buckles and stuff are broken, so you won't be able to equip it properly. But there is 1 potion inside. Give me another spellcraft real quick.
Okay. Oops, that's a stealth. Hold on. I clicked 1 too low. There we go.
Oh, easy.
Hey, there we go.
Okay. You find that is a potion of bark skin.
Ooh, neat. Those are helpful.
The caster level 2. Good to note that. Or did I say 2?
Yeah.
Caster level 3. Spell level 2. It's caster level 3.
That's level 3. Yep. Cool. Now to see if I can spell bandolier.
Okay, and then Sam.
I'm saying.
Do a quick check through this tent over here. Probably come up here to this area, kind of checking through some of the wreckage and whatnot. You're finding like bits of like what was probably old clothes someone didn't want, and like just discarded things. It looks like these were probably mostly empty because they were already breaking camp and taking stuff anyway. You find like a ruined, really oddly shaped saddle in one of them. It's completely thrash. It doesn't look like it would fit a horse though. It seems a little odd. But you do find a cracked bottle that you think has a potion of some kind in it. It looks like it's like leaking a little bit. I don't know. Are you do you have training in spellcraft at all?
Yes.
You have ranks in it?
Yeah.
Ooh, roll spellcraft.
Not a lot, but I have ranks in it.
Hey, it was enough.
Hey, it's a good roll.
Yeah, you kind of swirl it a little bit and like turn it on the side so the cracks facing upward so it doesn't spill out. See some kind of little flecks and things moving in it. Give it a quick smell. Loosely familiar with some of the ingredients of this. Then you realize that is a potion of... Wait, this is a potion, right? Am I crazy? Yeah. Yeah, this one is a potion of cure moderate wounds.
Does it appear to the volume in this bottle to be near or close to the volume of the fancy bottle that I have that I kept that was empty?
It's a little bit less. You can tell some of it has leaked out. It's not a full potion.
Can I transfer it into that one? Or would I know if that... I don't know if the bottles are special. No, you can't put a moderate in a lesser.
The bottle won't matter.
Just something
You can
so it's
transfer it.
properly.
Just mark it as like 3/4 full, basically.
Okay, 3/4.
However, I will say this: you don't want the bottle to be from a previous thing that you didn't clean out, because sometimes they have weird interactions.
Yeah, put it in the stone skin potion. Oh, that's gonna do something weird, man. Turn your organs to stone or something. Fancy cure. Light notes. You said moderate.
Yeah, cure moderate wounds.
2/3.
Yeah,
2/3.
Excuse me. Also cast level 3.
Yes, the level 3.
Cast 3, right?
Yep, CL3.
There. I was just gonna drink it immediately, but that also might, be good to be like, hey, did y'all find anything? Okay, no. God?
Right? Second. There. Forgot I had to restart before this, so I don't have some of my stuff pulled up that I had before.
Mm-mm. Was that all I found? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull up the rest of it. So I was looking down here and I was like, all right, cool. And now I'll open this tab in OneNote, and OneNote's not open.
Ilgad.
See, that's a good thing. And then what was the other? There's one specific thing that I know you find. But I'm working my way up to it. Okay, you do find a second potion. Go ahead and give me a spellcraft.
Oh.
Oh, crap. Hold on. There it goes.
Still not bad. 14.
That one you're not quite sure about.
I'm gonna look at this one because it's either poison or mouthwash. Yeah, definitely mouthwash.
If you ingest mouthwash, it is also poison.
I'm just built different.
Okay.
Alcohol is also technically poison, but
yeah.
Hey, my mouthwash doesn't have alcohol in it. It's still poisonous.
It's venomous.
As a comparison, another thing people drink all the time. That's
Oh yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's actually venomous. What?
No, it's
holds up a snake.
Better fucking not be.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm doing the thing. Okay. Yeah. So those are the two things I find.
You find those two. So the second one you didn't identify, and then give me a D100 because this. You found two more things.
D100.
One set in stone. This one's variable.
So we're gonna do the handoff where we show up and we hand each other items to identify. Yeah. Yeah.
57.
Okay, there it is.
At least we broke that streak of rolling doubles, Panda. For a while, you and I couldn't roll anything but doubles on D100s.
Yeah. 88, 44,
Yeah.
55,
Yeah.
33.
So you find a potion of Pass Without Trace.
Ooh,
this
neat.
one you know because it is marked.
Ah, yes. Written in a language I definitely speak.
Can I double check that though when you
Shrooms.
hand it to me, just in case? I don't trust what bandits wrote on a potion. Just saying.
But you can also roll spellcraft if you want to try to verify that it is what it says it is.
I will. Let me write it down first, though. Trace. Marked. Since I get to use spellcraft, I will use spellcraft. Ooh, 8.
I mean, yeah, they wouldn't have written it for no reason.
This guys, let's do a cool prank. It's a potion of loud step.
Potion of booming flatulence. Okay.
I have a
So you find
story
that.
for after this. You guys remind me. I have a story to tell after this is over about that.
Don't like that reminded you of a story.
Yeah, I am.
As
Yeah.
you move away from that tent, you do actually spot something kind of stuck in. Bring this back up. Yeah, sort of stuck over here in the branches of this tree. And you approach it and realize it is a quiver. It actually looks like the quiver of arrows that Habash was carrying. Like it got stuck as he was running that direction through those woods.
Nerd. Trying to with the my bow.
Yeah, you're able to pull it down. It appears to be made of these dark maroon slats of wood wrapped in like this fibrous cording with some kind of amber colored glaze sort of holding it all together. You see there's two distinct chambers in this quiver. On one side of it, you can see that there are 6 arrows in it. On the other side, you can't quite tell, but when you look into it, one just kind of goes like, you can see the arrow shafts just go into like darkness, like you can't see the bottom of the quiver. But the other one, it almost seems like there's like a fog inside it. It sort of billows up. It doesn't quite come all the way out. You blow in it, it just sort of it shifts a little bit, but it doesn't like overflow. It's not like dry ice fog or anything like that. It's almost like a cloud.
Can I do a spell check to see if I know what that is? Spell check? Spellcraft?
Yeah, you can roll spellcraft, yeah.
How's it called? Spellcraft, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more rolls. Rolls for me. 10.
It's not the goal to win the ones poll.
You're not really sure. You can see some little like runic carvings and things on the inside of it, and like around the lip, and then sort of spiraling down some of those that cording that I mentioned. But you can't interpret any of it. You're not really sure what it means. You can feel just holding it. You can tell like, okay, this has got to have some magic to it. Not even before seeing the cloudy inner part. There's like a buzz to it.
Can I lick the amber?
Sure.
Yeah.
It tastes like wherever Habash's hands have been.
Oh no.
Which is many places.
Bet you get some feces flavor on that too, buddy.
It's a little salty, a little woody. There's something that you hope is like mushrooms. But meh.
Fun.
You're a farm kid. You've tasted shit before. You're fine.
Yeah, that dude.
He knows
Instantly,
what's up.
the badger meme came up in my head. By the way.
Oh, badger mushroom.
Yes.
Snake.
But yeah, you find that, and that's the last thing you find. This guy's just looking through this area for stuff, and then as you're kind of getting back to each other, you can hear the battle dying down. There's like some cheers, a couple of like screams that are cut short. You can tell that fight is wrapping up.
Yeah.
Or is wrapped up, and they're probably about to come over here.
Okay. So I'm gonna hand you the mint creme de mints that I found.
Oh.
And be like, hey, do you know what these are? They look like cleaner, but not cleaner.
You look at these, and I'll hit you. That says, pass without a trace. You go and check it. I couldn't figure out what it actually was, or that's probably what it is. And I found this here quiver hanging on a limb.
Ah, cool. Yeah, mislabeling potions is generally a really bad idea. It doesn't end well for somebody, but you never know.
Those are only the 2 things, right? Yeah.
Okay. So for Sam, that's going to be a knowledge nature, and then Eli spellcrafts for those.
Okay. I'll do the
tell me
the labeled potion first is what I was going to say. Since that's the one we were just talking about, we'll do the pass out trace potion first.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Ready to go. Okay, so the herbs, when properly applied, there's no specific. It's not made of like one specific herb. It's like a mixture of different things. Some kind of oil, and you think like the sap of some tree is maybe in there. But we'll just call them healers herbs. And when applied with a DC 10 heal check, they can remove the sickened condition and restore provide 3d4 temp HP up to a max of basically your max HP. They can't put you over your max.
Okay.
They can just kind of fill in a gap.
Well, it sounds like that would be great for you right now, since you're still sickened, I think, aren't you?
Yeah. Sickened and
2 of those
boosts
so
temp
3d4.
HP.
Yeah, you get
3d4
3d4.
Yeah.
3d4.
It just can't put you over your max HP. No, that's not how that works.
Temp HP. Okay, sorry, I was writing it down.
You're good. There's one more effect. Is basically whatever of that temp HP is left whenever you get natural healing from sleeping is restored as hit points.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be a good thing to put on before you go to bed if you need extra healing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And there's how many of those? 2?
2. Yeah.
So I just rolled the first one. I didn't want to like fill the thing with
22.
rolls while you were looking stuff up. So
Yeah, you're good. 22 definitely figures it out. That is indeed a potion of Pass Without Trace. You've confirmed.
Okay. Then the second one I'll do for the next potion. Ooh, not one. I'm winning the snail
Next
poll,
potion?
guys. Yeah, you had 2 potions you didn't know what. You had 1 potion you didn't know what it was, and then 1 potion that was. The Pass Without Trace.
Without Trace. Yeah.
So I'm identifying the unknown potion. Well, I'm failing to identify the unknown potion.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes, that is true. The Pass Without Trace is cash level 1, by the way.
Okay.
Don't you take that one into your inventory.
Oh, I mean, I don't need. We should give it to Lamia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of the 3 of us,
leaving
she
footprints
struggles
pretty
the most
nice.
with sneaking. So
Mhm.
maybe not anymore. I don't know.
No, I still will wear armor, so yes.
Yeah. So I'll just toss that to you. By the way, I'll be like, hey, Lamia, this might help if we have to run away or something.
It's okay.
It does what it says on the tin.
Pass without a trace. Okay.
Yeah, and just in case.
Makes you sneaky.
And then the last one
Not
was the
leave
quiver,
footprints.
right? That was the last thing I needed to identify.
Yeah, last thing should be the quiver.
Okay.
Unless you're going to taste the potion that you couldn't identify, then I'll give you
Nah, I'm at 3 HP. I ain't tasting anything. I don't know what it is.
Okay, it's 21. Okay. So as you're examining this, it takes a little bit of time. It takes about 3 rounds or so. By then, you're starting to see the cresting suns appear. You are able to identify some of these runes on this thing. You can tell that some of it is magic writing, but it seems to be laced with some other kind of runic characters that you're just not familiar with. Like the 2 are kind of put together in this pigeon where you kind of need both to even make out any. Like none of them are complete words or even complete characters of themselves.
Hmm.
So you don't quite get whatever this thing is that says winding around this, but you can tell what the effect is. The space that has the 6 arrows in it is actually an extra dimensional space that will hold 20 arrows. The other half of it with the cloud in it, however, is capable of holding up to 6 Deadeye's arrows as the spell, as pieces of ammunition. Normally, they don't actually last forever.
Yeah.
When you cast the spell. but this quiver is capable of actually stockpiling them. You can stock up to 6 of them in that space.
Rad. Hit 6. There we go. Okay, so it can hold up to 6 Deadeye arrows, and the other space that just has 6 holds 20. Is extra dimensional holds 20. Just double checking that I had those right and I didn't dyslexia it.
It is called the Stormcatcher.
Cool. Rad. So
add to the handout. I'll add to your. Don't you guys have a loot area or something? Yes,
I think we do. But yeah, I'll explain all of that to Sam real quick. I'll just be like, this one's like a quiver of holding style thing for up to 20. This one holds spell stuff in it. It's pretty cool. Can do the Deadeye arrow thing. So put it on right now and pretend like we had it the whole time if they ask. Since we told them they could have all the loot.
All right. All right.
Or hide it. I can put it in my bag. It doesn't matter. It'll fit in my bag. Except it won't. It's got bag. It's got extra space. It won't fit in my bag. It'll fit in somebody else's bag. That's a regular bag. I realize my bag's not a regular bag.
Oh, Deadeye is one word. Okay.
The spell should be linked.
In the thing?
Mm-hmm. In the
Compendium, it is. Oh, in the hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, under loot. There should be
Whoa.
a Stormcatcher.
Stormcatcher.
Yep, right there.
You have it, Sam. I'm just going to put it in your journal.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to link the spell to my character sheet because it's something apparently I can do. I just haven't done.
Yeah, it's a first level ranger spell, so you can memorize it.
I just don't think it's in the compendium of the Roll20. So
It might not be. It's in the PFSRD at least though, and he did link it, so you can at least pull it up.
Wow. Okay, so.
Oh, I forgot about the beacon ability on that spell. Sorry, go ahead.
Filing in. Excuse me. While they're filing in, you eventually do see Mavat kind of jogs through the middle of the runners. He's got a bunch of like blood and like soot and just like smeared mud and dirt and stuff across him. You can see he's like tying off a bandage on his arm as he runs up. He looks a little bit happy to see all three of you. He's just, you're alive.
Barely.
It's almost a surprise. That was not easy.
I will whoop my ass.
Yeah, she got away too.
Shit.
And so did Habashka. I wasn't able to pin him down. He was running for his life, and I missed him.
Damn.
Well, I didn't miss him. I had Isla in front of me, so I had to change my focus.
Man, we tried to lay some arrows on him, but those other bastards were in our way. Well, we're all pretty banged up and mostly fresh. Those of us who can't fight anymore are falling back for now. But how many moved on?
We're not sure exactly how many, but we know one lady took a group right when we started all of this towards the village, apparently. I think it was like 20 or so, right? So we might have to try and cut them off hard. We're going to have to get back to our horses if we need to make good time.
Yeah, well. Yeah, we can, we got to regroup with our folks over there, so we got to get our horses.
We left something back there?
Yeah.
Oh, good, good.
We got some people back there. We didn't want to travel on horseback. We're trying to be stealthy. But let's all fall back past the bridge, and I guess we ride hard and hope we make it.
Yeah.
20-ish?
I think that's what it looked like. It was tough to tell where we were at from the tents, like behind the tents. We couldn't exactly see full disposition.
With all of us left in the militia, we got a fighting chance. There's more than that. Well, it could get hairy real quick.
Yeah. Well, that's
everybody fighting, healed up. He's yelling to the other bandits. They call back in affirmatives. Extras up here. A few people start to bring up like some different salves and a couple more cure light wound potions.
No, nice.
You look pretty banged up, and we need you fresh. This is all we got left.
We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. We'll even it out in the ledger at the end there when we have to finalize your payment. So,
Right, yeah. I ain't worried about the potions part of it. Well, us making it alive is priority right now.
agreed.
Sam, you first.
All right. I will take. About how many things do they give? Or like show up?
They give you 2 cure light wounds potions.
Okay, I will take one of them.
Mhm. You can tell most of them have all healed up, so they had a stock of it and
Cure
burned through it
light.
now.
While we're sitting here real quick, Sam, you should also try and put that medicine stuff on. Get ready, your upset tummy from those tinctures.
Yeah,
We need you not throwing up over the side of the horse.
yeah.
The
Cure light
light's 1d8
is
plus
what?
1.
1d8.
plus 1?
Yeah.
Plus 1, yeah. These are just cast level 1 potions.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice. So that's 7.
Good roll.
Yep. Eight. And gotta look at my notes because I wrote down the salve in my notes. That's 3d4 temp.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I go to grab the second
Excuse me.
cure light and I kind of flip it into my hand and I look at Lamia. I'm like, Lamia, are you good? Like I'm handing it like butt out towards you, kind of like I flip it so I'm holding the neck.
I think I'm better than you right now.
I mean, I have no doubt of that, but are you sure you're good? Like,
You hear her stomach growl.
you guys got any trail rations
Most mom bird up.
that aren't
Yeah.
that we don't need to cook? I only have travel cake. Thanks.
No, we'll save that for after. I know I'm hungry, but
Yeah,
Hard to fight on an empty stomach. Just
yeah.
saying.
I just trust me. It's better.
Oh no, you got some of that dried meat? Yeah, yeah.
I kind of
Protein
lean
for
in.
Warriors, friend.
I
yeah.
saw you get up. It's better if you eat now. And then I like open the cork of the potion. I drink that one down.
Yep, 1d8 plus 1.
yeah, when the
some jerky, basically.
yeah, that gets stuffed immediately. Like I basically bite my own hand
Ooh, buddy.
eating that.
Nice.
Nice.
Max. Give me that Max.
Max. Oh.
So,
Yeah.
you guys, both of you roll me perception checks real quick.
Who's both?
The guys, the dudes.
The non
Eli.
The
Um,
non-Lamias.
perception. You
Yeah.
said
Sheesh.
it's a 19.
Lamia starts stuffing this food in her mouth and starts chewing. You realize that she has very sharp teeth.
Yeah.
The lower and upper canines are both like elongated and much sharper. You can see even like in the back rows, a lot of the like points on like even like the molars and stuff where they have those pointed spots, those seem to have elongated as well and become even sharper.
Noted.
Lamia, as you're quickly eating, you feel like a sharp pain hit like the upper part of your lip as you stab into it with your own tooth and kind of finish chewing, and as you're doing so, like you can feel like you have to adjust your mouth a little bit, like you've been holding it differently, and you realize if you do, those bottom canines seem to stick out just a little bit, and that's more comfortable by a lot. You can tuck them kind of into your mouth and stuff and try to talk without them being exposed, but it's gonna jab you and make you bleed a little bit each time you do that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't care right now.
So yeah, after you guys notice that, you'll see that you guys have 2 teeth just sticking up kind of from the bottom. Not quite like an orc tusks, just like definitely elongated lower canines.
Okay.
If I had a jeweler's kit, I could get a file and just from home dentistry, if you will. Just like
I don't know
Uncle
about
Fred
you,
used to do.
But I'm not sticking my hand in Lamia's mouth. No offense. I
I'll wear
wouldn't stick
those.
my hand in your mouth either, Sam. So
You don't
It
know
helps
no.
the hunger a little bit, Lamia, but
Okay, a little bit. A little bit is better than nothing. No, it's not.
stops the growling. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that your stomach? No, it's just her.
just her. Yeah.
So you guys head back across the bridge to get your horses.
Yep.
While we're
Okay.
walking, I want to go ahead and hit that other cure life that I have. 'Cause-
Go for it.
yeah,
Yeah, use whatever you want to use.
Yeah.
I didn't want to use it in front of everybody because I'm like, oh, thank you. I still have a little stash of it. So yes. $1d8 plus 1, right? Yeah.
Yaller.
Yeah, you used the +3 a while back.
If you use the herbs, give me a heal check real quick. It's a DC 10 to get the remove sickened.
Oh, it's a plus 10?
It's a DC 10 heal check
Oh.
to apply the herbs.
Okay. Hey! Yeah, that's me. Roll a what?
Heal
20?
check.
Heal check. That's what she said.
Yes. Just need to beat a 10. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Right.
So additional 9.
So you guys head back
That's
with the crested
Just made it like
sons
2 attacks.
who they appear to be in kind of good spirits at first. You don't notice any of them. You don't even notice any of them dead on the road or anything. Like you see a few that appear to have been moved off to the side and everything, but you could probably guess that they're not a part of this group. They're maybe the group that had to deal with the Allosaurus and was scattering.
Mm.
You can see them kind of help pick up a few wounded people. They're like, yeah, we're moving out, and some of them are got a makeshift crutches and other things that they're just kind of limping along. Like, fuck, dude, what was that thing?
Mhm.
But as they're moving, even the wounded and stuff seem like they're getting in better and better spirits. But about halfway back, the kind of jovial tone seems to simmer down. They kind of get back into this okay, yeah, we're not done. So day's not over. Mavat, as you get back to the bridge and are starting to cross it, will finally ask, so you all crossed swords with her, huh?
We did. If you can call it that.
It was a club, right? I'm pretty sure that was a club.
Well, yes, she had a club. We were the ones with the sword.
I have one
Figure
too.
Speech.
That's what I meant. You were the one with the sword. Mommy doesn't have a sword. I don't have a sword.
It was a figure of speech, but so she was worse than the demigod y'all fought then.
By a significant margin.
I mean, we kind of went into that fight pretty haggard, though.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Oh, she has regeneration as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can
Yeah.
heal.
I ain't never really seen her wounded for long.
She got
That's
some
what
kind of
people
acid
say.
sweat. She part troll or
she's got some
something?
kind of. I don't know. I assume she's Yaseru, which.
Bless you?
is- No. Yeah, Yaseru. It's. I don't know what they used to be, but that's what they've called themselves before, some of these fox runners. They don't go into cities and stuff. They're hidden people, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Some of them have real dark eyes. Some of them got fur. Some of them have real sharp teeth. More than your lady friend here. Some even have snouts. With like
pig
people lips on them.
Yeah.
Some of them look pretty grotesque. But I assume that's what she is. They're pretty revered in the Fox Runners. It's hard to be in leadership if you're not one. But,
well, yeah, she's
I don't
definitely
know if
something.
They all have acid sweat. That's something else.
Okay, I didn't write down my notes. I just want to make sure how many strange arrows I still have, or the arrows, the named arrows. I have 3 written down. I don't know if that's correct or not. So remember, I
don't know.
I shot 2.
Mm-hmm.
Got 1 back.
You hit Isla with 1. You didn't get that one.
Hit Isla with 1. Yeah. So yeah, that would be 3 out of 5 that I have then. Yeah. So I shot 2, used 1, got 1 back, so that was 4. Shot 2. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Shoot 2. Okay. No, I moved, so I could only shoot 1. Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember. I thought you were
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I was making sure I just had the correct number.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he says, well, if we're lucky, there'll be enough of us. Just drink the numbers. Even she can't. He pauses. Well, let's drink the numbers. Either way.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
The fact that you all were able to fight her face to face and made it out, well, I ain't gonna doubt you. Anyway, come on, cross the bridge. People start going across, getting the horses ready. You guys mount up and head back towards the village.
Oh, man, do you want that
Any
sun?
other preparations you're doing? We'll get to RP in a second. Just any specific preparations you guys are doing? Or is that part of the RP?
Before we hop on those horses, I'll ask you, Sam, if you can give me one of those healing balm things, just so I get that temp HP. Like, hey, mate, could you use one of those?
Want me to use it on you, or do you want to use it?
Yes, I would like you to use it on me. I'm going to blanketly assume that the Ranger Man has a better ability to use herbs and healing stuff than the man who has never done anything like that in his entire life and didn't even know what that was. I couldn't tell you if it was toothpaste or Abraxo.
All right. So pull down your pants. Got to go directly on the cheeks.
All right, that I don't believe. Sorry, mate. No.
Yeah, I'll use it on him.
Okay. DC 10 heal. Well.
Yeah, I got smeared
into
into
crumbles sometimes.
There's a snail in this one. You think it's like slime might have ruined the concoction? There's this damn snail in there. It's like brown and green bodied.
That was specifically for the sickened state, though, wasn't it? Or was it?
It's for the sick. It's for the sickened, yeah.
Okay. What kind of snail?
We'll still give it 2d4 for the temp HP even on a fail. That's fine. She didn't fail by that much. And then the shell on the snail is going to be, we'll say, like an autumnal red.
How the hell do you spell that?
Autumnal?
Like
autumn.
With an AL.
2d4? Okay.
Yes, 2d4.
I was rolling it. I don't know. 2d. Okay, that didn't roll correctly.
Nope.
Sam and Eli are
2D.
tied.
2d4.
Jesus fuck.
These don't count, thank God, for the ones, but
Yeah, they don't.
buddy.
Wow.
But buddy.
It's not that funny. It's just like,
No,
goddamn.
no, it's not even the 2d4. You did 2dd.
yeah.
But for the
Yeah.
first one, that's what I'm buddying.
For the
still.
first one.
Still buddying the first one.
Harley, go lay down. Go lay down, buddy. Go lay
Yeah.
down.
2 double
Go lay
Ds.
down.
No, it's
Go lay
what you
down.
did is you did the curse, where
Go
when
lay
you roll a
down.
die and you mess up the roll and it rolls something and then you
Go lay
re-roll it
down.
and it rolls exactly the same thing as when you messed up. That's what you
You
did
silly.
with the
Yeah.
2dd. You messed up and made
Go
the
lay
curse
down.
happen. Yeah.
Anyway, so you get 2 temp HP, Eli,
Cool.
and you're no longer sickened, even though you weren't. You're no longer sickened. Or wait, yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
You would be if you were sickened. You'd still be sickened,
Okay.
but you get 2 temp HP.
Nice.
How are you sitting health wise? Are you doing, or are you feeling good? Like,
I'm well enough. Let's go.
I mean, I got another healing potion if you
Where
want.
are you
I'm
at?
well enough. Let's go. Got the tincture
What are
if
you
I
at,
need it.
Dave? Because if you're still at 2, it's very obvious you're not okay.
I'm not at 2. I'm at like 11 or whatever. I'm at 12
Okay.
actually. Sorry, I'm at 12. That's why I said I'm well enough.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
He's still banged up, but without him letting you like examine him, it's
Yeah.
he's got blood all over him, just like the rest of you. Well, his kind of come off. He just looks haggard. So
Mommy, you said something about that sun metal thing. Do you want that?
Um,
I'm not especially good at hitting enemies.
yeah, I'll go ahead and take it.
All right. Let's hand that off to her.
cool. And let's see, Eli, are you still holding on to the injection bandolier? It's broken.
Yeah, I just threw it
For
in
now.
my bag. I took the I didn't take the potion out or anything. I just left it in there. But it says the clasp was broken. I just chucked it in my bag.
Cool. Just checking. Okay. So, where the fuck you guys are on this map again? There you are. Cool.
You said there were arrows in the cloudy side of the Stormcatcher, right? Stormcatcher?
Yep, 6 of them.
Okay. This
Hard.
scrub put some arrows in here
Go
that I can
lay down.
use. What an
Go lay
idiot!
down.
What? In
No. Go lay down.
Charlie feeling better?
Yeah, he's just being a butt.
Okay, that's good. I was worrying about him the other day.
Yeah, he's regular again.
He's definitely just being a butt though.
Still taking medicines.
Does that sun metal one have a level on it or anything?
I don't remember.
Okay, so I'm just gonna assume it's this
going
normal.
To set this house on fire.
Hey, no,
Hey,
go
you
set
gotta
his house
put
on
the-
fire.
You gotta put the caster level. That's why I tell you every time.
I'm just gonna assume it's the one level. That sucks, but oh well.
Well, Scott, I don't remember where we got it, and it wasn't.
We got it just before we fought the troll.
I had the acid down. I didn't have that.
Okay, well,
Yep,
it's cash level 1.
only
the
last
last
one
one.
round.
Gotta make sure you take down the caster level. That's why I say it every time. It's very important. If we don't remember, I'm just gonna assume minimum. That's my rule in every campaign. It's not me punishing you. It's just that's
Yeah.
how I have to do it.
Yeah.
But it is 1 round of fire damage. So if your theory that that'll cancel the regeneration is actually true, that will still work for a round.
Right.
You would need to like probably save it for if she's down. Okay. There we are. Is chat over here cool? And you guys are just heading straight there, right? Or I guess maybe hitting the road so you can ride quickly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Straight across. It's 9 miles. Okay. On your horses. That shouldn't take too terribly long. I believe horses are what? Forgot you guys. You have you had light horses, right? I think the same speed.
Yes.
5 miles each hour. If you hustle, which I assume you're gonna do, you should get 1 free hustle.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
We gotta get there.
We do indeed.
So that gives you basically a 50% boost. So it'll get you 7 miles in an hour. And then basically you can hustle a second time. However, when it comes to mounts when you're hustling, they don't get a check to like resist getting fatigued from hustling. They just take lethal damage and get fatigued.
Oh.
Like it's not going to kill them in one go, right? But it is going to slow. It's going to make them tired, but it'll definitely get you there in about an hour and a half or so.
Mm-hmm.
That's
just
poor
means you're
horse.
going quickly.
As long as it doesn't kill it.
Yeah,
I care about.
There will be some checks involved. I mean, obviously, this isn't ideal terrain to ride quickly. It's raining. You're in the woods to get to the road.
Mm-hmm.
So I will have some checks in there.
Oh, to get to the road?
Mm-hmm. Because you're partially going through the woods still, and then you'll hit the road. And once you get to the road, it's not going to be dangerous to move quickly. But
okay.
Because if you're, hold on, let me move this fucking thing out of my way. Because you could, oh, god damn it, you could go just like straight across and not worry about getting to the road, but you're going over wilderness and then crossing this little tributary thing, and it's basically the same distance as if you kind of detoured to go to the road, which would be a lot safer. So I just assumed you're going that way.
Yeah.
Because you're also trying to be quick. So are you double hustling or just going to hustle the one time and then go normal?
I vote for double.
Yeah, let's double hustle. We gotta get there quick.
Okay.
Who knows? They may not be going balls to the wall. Even though they have X number of minutes on us.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't minutes. It doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
It definitely ended up being minutes. I mean, you guys.
Yeah, we searched for stuff.
Searching.
Yeah,
and then have to go all the way back to get.
I don't think it was an hour, but maybe.
No, but it was some time. So anyway, cool. So first hustle is the dangerous one.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get you almost all the way there, but getting to the road is where I'm going to need ride checks from anyone who's got the reins, basically.
Since we're all riding our own individual horses, that is, I think, all of us.
I believe that is all of you.
Okay.
Spilled something.
Comes my ride. Oop, that's bad.
Oh, I didn't do bad for me.
13 at 8 and a 24. 8's not great. Okay. So Eli.
Yep.
Werehorse.
Werehorse?
Not werehorse, but werehorse. Their horse. Okay.
Werehorse? Their horse, yeah.
Oh. That one's labeled Chetla.
That's my horse.
It's also we don't have it.
Okay, it's just horse, regular horse,
I was wondering where Chetla went.
Regular horse. All
right, Dave, click on it and roll a reflex save for me.
All right. Where?
Horse. If you click on
no,
it,
I'm clicking it. I'm checking the saves. Okay, there it is. There's the pull down. I was like, where did it go? The little window that pulls up the pull downs, it didn't show up in the middle like it normally does. It was all the way at the bottom. I had to scroll.
12. Okay, well, the 12 was the DC. Basically,
what?
As you are... What?
I didn't
It,
say
it didn't
roll.
appear up on my.
It whispered.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why.
But it's 12.
All
You
right.
rolled a 5 plus 7 is 12. I haven't fixed all the macros yet. But yes, for everyone at home, it's a 12, which is the DC. And basically what it is just like as you're riding through like the forest and stuff, there's like a few branches you kind of have to duck under and like try to like push some out of the way, and you're trying to guide the horse away from like big rocks and just stuff that it may not spot as it's trying to navigate itself. And there's a point where you don't quite navigate it well enough, like you miss something and it steps in this like kind of soft spot on the ground. It's like covered in leaves. It's like a little bit slick and it almost slips, which could be absolutely catastrophic for a big animal like a horse.
Right.
But it manages to kind of prance its way out of it, just like catches its balance and staggers away. But you guys stop for a second and it limps for a minute, but then it seems to like you're able to like rub the muscle a little bit and kind of loosen it up and get it back into traveling condition. Hop back on, keep your way going. Cool. So that was the only dangerous part. We need the horse, and then you double hustle after you get here to try to make it to the village on time. That is going to exhaust the horses or fatigue the horses. You all take some damage, but you do get up towards the outskirts of the village. Now you guys gonna ride straight in, Bandito style, and start wreaking havoc, or are you gonna like try to stop once you have a visual and like plot and plan or do anything? What's your approach?
I would think we would at least assess the situation before we charge in, but everybody else might have a different idea.
I vote for the Bandito style in that I want to make sure everybody knows, hey, they're coming. But
like the three amigos, we're gonna ride up and I don't know, do tricks. No, if there's not sounds of battle happening, I guess, just ride up.
Okay.
Which might be liable to get shot at that way, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a risk I'm willing to let Lamia take.
So you guys like approaching along the road, you come around where there are some trees in the way. You see there's a kind of opening where you can actually see towards the village. You don't see fire. That helps. Continue your approach. And you do, however, spot that there are a lot of people around it. Not necessarily that the thing is surrounded, but that there's a couple pretty large groups of people sort of just outside it. And you see one like particularly large circle in one space that you can tell that there's like people like kind of cheering and raising spears and shouting about something. Let's see. You don't hear sounds of battle necessarily, but it sounds like there is a confrontation of some kind happening up there. There are loudly raised voices. You don't hear like a cacophony of screams or hear like the clang of metal or anything like that as much as you can just tell that there is something happening up there.
mm-hmm.
You can continue to approach and try to get a better eye on it, but approaching from the road, you know that means you're probably going to be visible as well.
Mm-hmm.
At least from horseback.
Well, if you guys want to continue on Bandito style, that's what we're doing. We're just gonna ride up, right? That's what you guys want to do?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that everyone knows, hey, they're on their way. That's what Lamia's thinking anyway.
Well, I assume they beat us here, but
Yeah.
You can't quite tell if they're up there or not.
Exactly.
You just see there's a lot of people. It could be the militia, it could be the bandits.
Yep, let's go ahead and ride up, I guess. That's what we'll do.
You guess?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure everyone's being heard here, because if it goes bad, I don't want anyone to feel like this was just Molly's decision.
No,
Yeah.
I deferred to the group. I said this is what I want to do, but if Molly runs up ahead, I'm gonna support her. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna slink around behind. So
Hey, I
I'm-
can be persuaded otherwise.
I'm
I was,
all in.
but
I'm not
that was
trying
my
to
vote.
persuade you though. That's why I said if you're rushing in, I'm supporting you. I'm not persuading you otherwise. I explained what I thought. You
Do a
wanna
cheeky
keep going?
blitzkrieg.
I'm supporting you. It's not. There's no complaints, no nothing. I'm just saying. So.
All right. So you guys spur your horses. They are tired, but they can move a little. They can't run, but they can double move at least. Start trotting your way up. Closer. Cresting sun's all falling behind you. They can tell, like, okay, we're just going. Fuck it. They all sort of fan out around you. If you ride a little bit ahead, the horses that are fresher and stuff, they all kind of start to take the lead, so it becomes a little bit more of an intimidating approach than the, like, very beleaguered mounts. Kind of just like, fucking hell, oh my god, why did I take this job? As you guys are getting closer and closer, you're beginning to... It becomes more and more obvious what is happening outside here. You do see that the Fox Runners have beaten you to this location. You don't see many hyenas or anything out here, but you do see a lot of them on horses. Many of them are just kind of moving just outside of the village. It looks like almost like they're patrolling. You can see, like, as you can finally get visibility, like, in between some of the buildings and such, you can see members of the village themselves, like, with, like, spears, and some with, like, crossbows and other things, like a few of them. You even when you were here, most of them didn't have bows or crossbows. There was, like, a few, like a handful of them. They mostly have spears and melee weapons. They're not a military. So, it seems like they're holed up in the city, like they're, or in the village, like they're on guard, waiting for something, and the ones outside also seem to be like they're also waiting for the word. Like there's a fight on the horizon. Something's keeping it at bay. The smaller circle where the people are, like, raising spears and cheering on something, you can tell there's some kind of fight happening in the middle of that circle. You just briefly can glimpse, like, it's like this quick, sharp movements and such in the middle of it. You can't quite see who's fighting. You do hear a cry of pain from inside it. Sounds like a woman, like a feminine voice. And there's, like, a cheer that goes up. And you can't quite tell who it is. Continue to pick up speed. They do seem to now notice you. That small circle that's cheering on some fight is what's closest to you, so they notice first. You could hear someone just say, "What the fuck? Whoa! Look at that!" And you can see, like, some of them starting to turn. Like, a few of the different people look, and they begin to, like, break apart a little bit, and you can see in the center of this, looks like the first woman you saw that approached, that kind of gave the village the demands in the first place, had the villagers shot, is standing in the center with a bloody spear. It's dripping blood, and you can see kind of across from her on the ground, kind of slowly sitting up and, like, struggling to reach out and pick up a spear, is Wellmet, who looks very, very injured. She has been in a losing battle for a little bit here. You can see that the other woman is, like, she's got some dirt smudged on her. You can see, like, a few scrapes and other, like, wounds. Like, she's been in a fight, but she's getting the better of it.
About how far away are they?
This is when you guys are probably about 200 feet away.
Okay.
Not hard to see. Just that the rain was kind of giving you some cover, but, like, now that you're getting closer and closer, they're like, "Oh shit, that's horses." So you can see them all getting ready. You hear a whistle go up of alarm as you continue to come in. from 200, say another round passes here, you're now 120 away from
It's close enough.
just that small circle. And they've all, like, the ones who didn't have their weapons in hand have, like, all picked up weapons. Some of them are, like, trying to get bows ready. You can hear that whistle go off, and you start to see the other ranks that are surrounding, like, moving around the sides of the village, all come to alert. Some, like, you see the side, like, on one side of the village. They hear that. There's, like, a shout that goes up. It's, like, kind of unintelligible. They immediately rush into the village, and a melee breaks out. The other side comes to join the small circle to fend off the approaching reinforcements, you guys.
Do I have
There's a shout that goes up from the Cresting Suns as well. This is all still at that 120 mark, so I'm not moving shit ahead without you. I can tell you're trying to do something.
Okay.
But you do hear the Cresting Suns give like a shout. You hear Mavat, yell something, and they all like kind of give a battle cry, and this whole thing begins to unfold. So, you're about 120 feet away from the nearest, say, group of fox shooters.
I was talking about the spear lady
Before we
shot
start
that
fighting,
ordered the shot.
can we take a break before we get into turns and stuff? Because I do gotta pee.
Sure.
I was gonna break at 9, but let's get to initiative versus
That's
get there.
sure. That's fine. I just mean before we actually start the fight. Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I was gonna break at 9.
The spear lady.
Can you wait that long, or do you need to go now?
No, I can wait till 9. I just wanted to do it before we started getting into a fight.
Gotcha. We'll say Spear Lady you can get to. You can reach with if someone's got 120 feet of range, you can reach her.
I have 110. That's max. So I'd be not max. That's the bow.
So
plus
the base
level
range increment. So if you don't want to take any penalties, you're also on horseback, which is going to give you another penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you stop.
Hold on. It is a longbow. Can I even shoot a longbow from horse? I mean, I know.
Yeah,
That's
mechanically
real
you
life
can, it's
me
just
thinking.
You're going to take a -4.
Yeah.
You're going to take a -4.
So range 110 feet. The Stormcatcher arrows. Did you tell me?
I'm sorry. Can't stop coughing.
Or Stormcatcher arrows, the Deadeye arrows that are in the thing.
The ones in it are regular arrows.
Oh, they're not.
They have
Deadeye?
not been enchanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought there were some in
6
the
regular arrows in them.
Okay.
No, that's not.
I thought there were some in the regular side. That's why I was like, oh shit.
There's
okay.
regular arrows in the regular side.
Cool.
There are none in the Deadeye side. Yeah.
Okay.
They would need the spell cast on them, and you could put them in the Deadeye side, and they would stay there rather than like dissipating.
Yeah, that's why I was earlier. I was like, oh shit, nice, because I guess we just didn't. I didn't ask clear enough.
Yeah.
So I'll not do that then.
Yeah, unfortunately, not quite.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shit.
Yeah, I rolled to see if there would be any. There weren't.
Fair enough. No, I guess I'm fine with starting this shit off with trying to shoot this spear lady.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're trying to
I don't know if we
close that 10 more feet
Yeah.
and take a shot at her at -4.
Is what I was going to try and do.
Okay.
If
Because
basically first, if I see that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, because the group kind of breaks apart a little bit, and she's just in the middle, isolated, and there's enough. There's like 5 feet between her and Wellmat. She's not in base contact, so you don't take a like in melee penalty of an additional action. You just take a straight -4 from shooting from horseback. We're gonna roll that before we do initiative.
thank you. Just one
It's
shot.
Just your opening, just your opening volley here.
Okay.
One shot goes out.
I didn't know it was a full attack round or not. So -4. Right. 4.
Yes, sir. This is a regular arrow.
Yeah, it's a regular arrow. I don't know her name, so. Spear lady. I hope that works. No. Attack modifier -4. No.
11.
It's dog shit. It's a dog shit roll too.
She's wearing armor. Yeah. No, that isn't. They're flat-footed, unfortunately. You just let this arrow loose, and she like looks and sees you all approaching, and there's this like right over her head, and so she throws the spear down and like grabs a bow from like somebody nearby and is preparing to shoot back. So from here, we are going to roll initiative. I don't have a battle map for this range of this combat, so we're just going to theater of the mind it, which means let's go to. Do I have a screen? Oh god, I was going to say we just go to the start screen, but that's a fucking disaster. Look at this shit.
I haven't seen that in ages.
Oh, our
yeah,
drawings.
there it is. There it is.
It's been so
Jesus.
long.
Yeah, that's what they did to the start screen.
I am hurt and offended.
But
start screen.
fucking hell. I think I have a theater of mind in here somewhere. Where's that theater of the mind map? Just so we can at least get initiative rolled and go take our break. Maybe I fucking don't. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on.
Max Healy.
Yeah, you did that and it made me think of that, so I just made a quick edit to a Flash Gordon movie poster.
Such a terrible movie, but I love it.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. It's real bad though. You're right, but the music is why it's good though. Like obviously, Queen
Yeah.
did the music.
Oh, yeah.
The music is fantastic, and without the music, I think it comes across as not even like good campy. Like it's good campy the way it is, but like without the music, I think it just comes across as like, what did you guys do?
While we're setting up stuff,
Get right.
Weevil that did the Badger song
Mhm.
actually did a campaign for Save the Badgers because England or wherever he's from was talking about doing a badger cull because apparently their numbers were getting up and they're getting to people's gardens and being around, like how you would cull
yes.
wolves and stuff like that.
Oh, sorry, I thought because we had bodies that was supposed to roll.
Well, I can't even select my
Yeah, no,
body,
hold on a
so.
second.
Oh,
Uh,
my mistake.
He did a song called Save the Badgers, but it's done in the style of a Queen song. But it's also like the animation is done to the style of.
Okay.
Come on, Brain.
Okay.
You can do this.
Now you can roll. Since Dave already did, I'm trying to add you to the thing. Just put your initiative into
Okay.
that. Lamia is there.
The guy in the picture that you just posted.
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon, thank you. God. My brain just doesn't work. It's done in the style of Flash Gordon, even and so like the Badgers are dressed up like the winged, characters from that movie. It's fun.
Cool. That's cool.
I rolled
Sam, roll your initiative.
pretty poorly.
Yeah.
I was waiting to be told I could roll.
I did.
He said
That's
it.
That's
He did.
Oh.
You just were talking. That's why I told you to do it.
That works.
Cool. I can set up the rest of
Oh.
them. on
Am I in a forest? Because that would be higher.
No, we're in a village.
You're not.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in a village.
All right. I gotta go pee and try and
Yeah,
blow just giant chunks of snot out my nose. Sorry for the visual.
So, yeah, we're gonna take 15, y'all, and then I'm gonna set up this map, and we will enter combat when we return.
15 would be.
They start to
Our face left.
really degenerate at the end there.
Yeah.
Is that the right word for it?
Yeah.
I think.
I like the one where he's just like looking at a
Unravel.
skeleton going, go,
Yeah.
go, because he's insane.
Yes, it really starts to unravel at the end there.
Not great. Where were you when you learned what the HM and HM Google Fairies username stood for?
Right here, apparently.
HM stands for Hannah Montana.
Oh, okay.
It was a Hannah Montana clan.
I
Okay,
actually
and-
knew that, I think, because we have talked about that before.
Yeah,
but
it's pregame lobby. Is
yes,
old
the
machinima.
PGL. Yeah, PGL is hilarious.
We'll use one of these here. Free tokens for this lady.
I was Googling something, but I lost my mind, apparently.
You remember that we went to
You
high
lost your
school
mind?
with Charlie the unicorn dude?
A while ago. No, I did not.
What?
Yeah, we went to high school with him.
What?
That's news to me.
Yeah, what the fuck? Where that bitch at?
You went to PCO?
Yeah.
I
Neat.
influenced that man, so I demand residual.
She's
I demand
full of shit.
residuals.
No, that's very interesting. I
Yeah,
can
that's
see,
news
as
to
somebody
me.
from Oklahoma, why he would make something as insane as Charlie the Unicorn.
I was like one of the only people who fucking hated that. It took me so
I was
long to be
very
like, "That's fine."
ambivalent to it, I will say. I just didn't care one way or the other for it. Yeah.
I was
I like
ambivalent
llamas
to
with
it until
hats better.
Everybody and their
Yeah.
fucking grandma wanted to show it to me. Then I was like, I fucking hate this.
Gosh, llamas with hats, man.
I remember
14
getting shown
years.
Red
There it is.
in senior year, and some bro dude was like, "Dad, this shit's just so funny." And he was showing it to me, and it was like the sped up, high pitched voice. I was like, "I hate every second of this. Why are you showing me it?"
No more. No more. Alright, cool. There we go.
Yep.
I believe that should all be relatively visible.
All right, we ready?
I'm gonna have to shrink these guys down so they
Where is the
fit
letter
on the
B?
screen.
Yeah.
Let me get that off the screen. There we go.
Oh,
I
I see
pre-filled
Isla
my
on the screen. That doesn't make me
deliciousness
too happy, but she is there.
Yeah.
I can fix you.
Yes, Ellie, we do need snail emotes. It just
No.
takes time.
I know.
Panda, no, you can't.
Yeah. And Moonly.
Yeah, the lady who keeps wanting to do us to asking is like, "Hey, do y'all want to commission some art?" It's not let up. She's still asking, even though like the last time she let up for a while, because I said, "Hey, when we are ready to do that, I will let you know."
Yeah, we're just about there. Like, I mean, we've made
Oh.
a tiny nest egg so far. Enough to like possibly pay an artist fairly, you know.
That's also important to us, is paying artists fairly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you deserve to be compensated for your art and your time.
Yes, very much so. All right, throwing the rest of these initiatives on here. Should be all going in. Try to make sure I don't do anything twice.
Oh, hey, I'm not last place. That's nice.
So I'm gonna roll the natty one.
So I rolled that 20.
Oh, you
So
did roll a
really good
natural
roll there.
one, so it's still a tie.
All these damn initiatives on here.
Hyena Dawn, that's rad.
Hyena Dawn.
That's what it says under
Yeah,
the
that's what
dire
a-
hyena.
That's what
It
a
says
dire
Hyena
hyena is
Dawn.
called.
Hyena.
Yep, that's awesome.
How do you spell? Yeah, it is how you spell hyena. Hyena.
It's
Why
like
are
what's
Going
that?
out of your way to pronounce it wrong now.
Yeah. Oh, what's that convenience store?
Oh, that is how you say it. I would just say it wrong like 10 more times real quick.
Hyena Dawn.
What were you saying
You know
about
whose
something?
name's
Some
pronounced
store?
wrong? Brett Favre. Oh,
Got it.
there's some store that starts with high. I can't think of what it's called though.
I'm
I'm sick brain. I don't know what anything is, and I lose thoughts as soon as I get them. Yesterday, I lost something that was sitting in my lap twice. Two separate things, too. It wasn't the same thing twice, at least, but two separate things that were literally in my lap, physically contacting my body.
Okay.
That I lost.
I'm just surprised in our Thursday campaign when Scarletto responds with hi because he's a ninja. We don't get yes, hi Scarletto, but are you here? Hi.
No.
Hello. I understand you are.
As much as TTRPGs devolve into Monty Python, we are not devolving into word puns,
Who's on
wordplay
first?
jokes. Yeah,
I do love that joke.
deeply.
Yeah, right.
Who's on first is a great skate. Abbott and Costello, excellent
That's
delivery.
Yeah.
And all the
I'm just settling ties now.
Cool.
We're good.
Also, Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy is one of my favorite
Excuse me.
old movies.
who's mummy?
Ties all
Dumb.
settled.
You know, there's
which one.
daddy fetishes, mommy fetishes. What about mummy?
That's what they call them in England, sir.
Oh, when they eat them?
No, they do that. They did do that, I should say. Not they do. I did say
Okay.
do.
That's what
Right.
happened after they ate them.
Oh, wait! The DM says
We're
something.
ready. So,
Cool, we're ready. We can stop filling for time. Let's go.
first turn, Isla. You don't have eyes on Isla at the moment.
Okay.
She did roll a nat 20, so she's 2 standard actions this turn.
Gross.
Something happens you don't get to see. Whatever, we're going to move
Also
on.
gross.
You also can't quite see the militia leader here, but you can hear the familiar voice of someone in the village shouting orders. You hear several arrows loose at once. Looks like this Fox Runner team is actually split into 2 groups. One that moved in and one that is bolstering the outside group. So you see like the half that moved in, you see like some arrows flying out of that area.
Mm-hmm.
So they are going to take some damage. And we're going to move on. Except as the group of Fox Runners, there's all 3 groups moving on the same initiative. So the group that pushes in is going to start fighting with Militia 1 here. It's the group they're right next to. Deal some damage to them. You hear a lot of like the clashing of weapons and the sounds of people screaming and dying in pain.
Mm.
Not pleasant sounds, but they're still up. Militia 1 is still up. That's all they can do this turn. Militia 1's turn, they're going to fight back, of course. They're just not quite as big or as well trained a group. So they're going to deal some more damage. So yeah, they're so far keeping that group of Fox Runners out of the village proper. Eli, you're up. You're 120 feet away. We're just gonna say you and your horse act on the same initiative for the sake of simplicity. So
Okay.
you have 2 separate pools of actions. Your horse can't run, but it can double move.
Horse's move is 40.
I think it's 50. Let me double check.
Okay.
It was 50 when we were battling the bandits
It
with
is
the
50.
Okay, 50. Cool.
So you can go 100 feet in 1 turn.
Awesome. I mean, so I can't see Isla. Can I see the dire hyena?
No,
Okay.
it's probably with her.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
the other thing that rest of the Fox Runners did, the group that was fanning out to reinforce that group,
Mhm.
they basically formed rank this turn. So you don't see the spear lady individually anymore. You can see her kind of moving through the group, but you don't see her individually. They've all kind of formed
Gotcha.
up.
I asked just because if I had seen the hyena, then I would have known Isla was also here. But I have no idea that she's here, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess she was showing up here. That's why she left. But I don't know if she's here or not yet. So I will ride 100 feet towards where they're all fighting.
Okay. So you get, so you've got the group that was having that, like where Well Met was, is the one that's closest to you. So you'd be about 20 feet from them.
Okay.
If you move 100 forward.
Excellent.
Okay.
So I'm about that. By that group of Fox Runners, I will try and put a haunting mist on the Fox Runners, and I'm gonna try and keep the radius off of the militia as much as I can.
So the militia itself is all inside the village, so you're at no risk of hitting them.
Okay,
I'm assuming
okay,
you're trying to
good.
avoid Well Met.
Yes, I would like to
She
not scare Well Met with the haunting
Go
mist.
lay down, buddy. Go down.
Okay, and I did not
Yeah,
recover
bugaboo.
that. um, well, is it
Go lay
illusion?
down.
I will
Go lay down.
Tenebrous spell that too to add 1 to the DC
Harley,
of that.
go lay down. You're being a butt.
Unless we're in bright light, then I guess I can't do that. I forgot. I don't remember what time of day it is.
Another 2 hours ish. Hold on, I can figure it out. Was this camp? Do I have it at night or not? Do it now. Was it night? Damn. Okay. Let me look at roadside battle. If I have that in night mode, then it was. Okay, no, it was daytime, so it would still be day.
Okay, well then I won't.
Oh wait,
spell.
no,
It's just
but
an
it is heavily storming, so you're in probably dim light right now. So you're probably
Okay,
okay.
well then I can get that off. So the DC is 19 then.
Oh, wrong map. No, I'm on the right one. DC 19 for that group of runners. We'll save. 17 fails.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll the 1d2 wisdom.
Yep. Almost did 1d20 on accident, just on habit.
Okay, just take 1 wisdom damage. Cool. It does that, and yeah, so that group's going to be a little bit disoriented and they're going to have to try to clear away from that fog to be able to get a clear shot on you guys. You can't really fire on them from here either, but it has disrupted them for now.
Good.
So Sam, there's an explosion of that familiar mist in that area. Doesn't touch where Well Met is, so it's got about half of the group of fox runners you can see.
The mist is just super creepy. It's every spooky mansion that's surrounded by mist that randomly has faces and whispers in it.
Ooh,
It's that.
home sweet home.
Soft bar. Like, oh, what the fuck? So you hear some people just like freaking out in it, but you're up.
Oh, it's me. Okay.
Turn your ears on, bud.
I didn't hear.
4 hours.
You're yeah. Let's see. Theater of the mind. I just shot at her, missed. The horse moving, does that count as interrupting a full round of attack for me, or is that
It's its own moves. So
Okay.
I'm having you act on the same initiative just for simplicity, but it has its own actions and you have your own actions.
cool?
Just if it's moving, you're going to take that -4 to ranged attacks.
Yeah. I'm gonna be.
And then, as a reminder, you don't see Spear Lady individual right now.
Okay.
If you want to try to pick her out, you can spend a move action for a perception check, and you can maybe pick her out of the crowd and get a shot at her.
I'm just gonna start shooting arrows into the crowds of fox runners if I see groups of fox runners.
So you're just gonna fire into the crowd. I'm assuming you're still trying to make sure you aim away from Well Met.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Into the fog or out of the fog?
out of the fog.
Okay.
Wait,
Cool.
out of the fog? Yeah, okay. The people I can see clearly.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Uh,
okay. So 2 attacks. Are you moving the horse?
Yeah, I'm gonna basically be moving back and forth, very, what do you call it? Mongolian like of doing a back and forth motion as I'm shooting at them.
So you kind of
That way,
circle a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might
How
make it hard.
far forward do you want to move? You got your horse can go 100 feet in this one round.
Yeah.
I'm assuming if you're going to serpentine, you're not going to get all of that. So you could say
Yeah,
you go 50, up to 50.
I want to get within the 110 range of my bow, so I'm not taking any negatives of that. Which I think I'm at now.
Yeah. We said you just moved up 10 feet before your first shot. That's why you only took the -4 from moving on the horse.
Yeah. Oh. I'll try and remain. Let's see. None of these people are on horses, though, right? None of these people are mounted?
No. None of the ones you see now.
So I'm trying to think. So possibly, like, if they double moved, it would be 60. I want to be about, at least 80 feet from them.
Okay, so you move up about 30 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, just try to give you a little bit of a visual reference.
That way, if
we say that
they try and
up there's the village.
Get close to me, I'm not. They're not gonna be able to make it to me. The horse moves fast.
Yeah.
Horse move fast.
Just try to give you a little bit of a visual reference-ish thing here. So we have 2 groups. She's in there somewhere. Chat, don't worry, I'll meet you guys up in just a second. Scoot y'all forward. These are obviously not actual distances. It's just to kind of give a little bit of visual reference. If the circle is the village, you've got the original group that was outside right here. You've got the group that came from over here to join them.
Okay.
Well met is somewhere in that. So she's probably on this side somewhere. The spear lady is just in one of these groups somewhere, you don't know where. And then Dave, what's a good color for your spooky mist?
I mean, you can just go with purple. I like my character motif is very purple.
Purple.
Cool. So you got that. That's the half of them that's in the fog, we'll say. Sweet. And then so you're taking 2 shots over kind of into this area of them where you can hit people without worrying about friendly fire. Cool. 2 arrows at -4 each. So you should be able to just hit the full attack and -4.
Yeah.
Rad.
$15 on that. So they're split, which means it's -2, -2. Double checking I've got their AC right. So it would be 15 is a hit. So it's 6 points. They have a shared HP pool, so. Yeah, you definitely get one downrange. You can tell that fucking tags someone. The second one goes a little bit wide because you're kind of, just galloping and trying to get the shot off. You go a little bit too far to the right and it misses the group because you really don't want to get any down there where you saw well met at.
Yeah, no friendly fire, please.
So that first one's a hit, second one's a miss, and you've already moved the horse. Nothing with the swift, right?
No, I don't have anything to do.
Gotcha. Okay, that's your turn. Well met at the moment. Can't really do much other than total defense. That's what she's gonna do. Okay, so Eli, you're about 20 feet because you're using the.
Yeah, because I had to get pretty close for haunting mists.
So you're like right at the edge of it as usual. Can't be.
Yeah.
So you'll see. You'll be the one to easily be able to see it. Spear Lady bursts out of the side of it She's actually on a horse now. She was not before. Just gallops out from over there, spear in hand, wheels it around to sees you and just smiles and starts galloping towards you with the spear.
I do that thing where I like look left, look right, be like, where'd she get the horse from? Like,
she's gonna get. She comes all the way out. That's 20 radius, 20 feet. Well, it's effectively blind, so double. So it's difficult terrain. So it's 40 feet of its movement. Okay, she can't quite. I'm gonna put her here. She can reach you next turn. She can't quite actually get up to you. She's about 10 feet away from you. But she's starting to like move that direction. She's probably going to charge you next round.
Neat. It's a standard action to get off a horse, right?
It's a move action.
Okay,
You can do it as
excellent.
part of the move action if you make a ride check, so that you can like still have it in movement, or to be able to do anything else with the move
I'll
action.
just use my whole move. My ride checks are
Just be
terrible,
safe.
but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So next up, the Cresting Suns around you. They've given that battle cry. They see her as she's kind of healed off, but don't know that he knows that. He doesn't. So you hear Mavat shouting. You can like see him pointing. It's like shouting to volley the exposed flank. You don't think he really knows about well met, so he didn't say anything. I think it'd have to be Lamia because everybody else has pulled away.
Damn it. I know that it's easier to attack the one. I mean, not. Alright, Lamia will say, allies in there.
He goes, "What? Fuck! Just hit the fog!" They're gonna volley into the fog. It's the volley. And this group's gonna have to save. They very good reflex saves. They rolled really fucking high. So they're gonna take 4 more points of damage. I'm just gonna track it all from this. So you hear some arrows landing in the haunted mists, and you hear a few more like shouts of pain come out from under it. And then yeah, they're gonna move up and effectively keep pace with you guys. So Eli, you pull ahead a little bit, but shortly after, even as you see Spear Lady rounding on you to try to line up for a charge, you can see some of the Cresting Suns all start to kind of close in around you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Lamia,
Good.
you're up.
Good. Protect me. No.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, she goes for Spear Lady.
So you're just gonna book it towards Spear Lady.
Yep.
Okay, so you're still 120 back. Well, we'll say when Sam did his shot, you could have moved 10 feet forward if you wanted to. So you're 110 back.
Okay. So I can move 100 forward.
And you'd be 10 feet away from her.
Then
Sorry.
I would like to get off my horse within the move action. Oh.
Okay.
Can I, you know what, I'll try and do ooh. If I fail the ride check, do I fall? Is that what happens?
Yes.
Damn.
You will fall
Okay.
prone. I will say, because if you're gonna move the horse full speed and try to jump off of it and like take the rest, like finish a move action, that check's gonna go up a little bit. That's
Yeah.
dope as fuck.
It
Hold
is
on.
dope, but my
All
ride
right?
is not that good. So
Listen,
I'm not-
that's fucking cool as shit. So definitely into you trying it, and it would be really, really cool if you managed it. But
It
it
would,
will
but-
go up a little.
yeah.
Let me tell you. Hold on. What's the ride check to get off your horse quick? The quick
It's like a
dismount.
25, isn't it?
It's a 20. Okay, it's only a DC 20 to fast mount or dismount. Okay, but I say that I know that's a lot. All right.
Yeah, and then it's DC would be a little higher, and my ride's only a 6.
So you can make that. Hold on. Let me make sure I've got all of that correct. Attempt to. You can attempt to mount or dismount. that's to do it as a free action if you still have a move action available. That's to do it as a free. So please fight with blah blah blah. I thought there was one for being able to do it as part of a move. Oh, no, that's what it is. Okay, I had that wrong. So you can attempt it. You can attempt to do it as a free action if your move action is still available. If you fail the check, it just costs your move action to dismount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
If there was a lot more going on, I might say you're at risk of falling. But I'm just gonna say the DC is a bit higher to try to do like kind of a trick riding thing and get some extra movement out of it.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try.
Okay. So move 100 feet with the horse. It's tired. You can feel it just. You can feel like the panting, huffing breath of it.
Poor thing.
You can feel your adrenaline just like starting to ramp up even higher as you get to like the point of about to not only just enter battle, but do something very dangerous to enter battle. Go ahead and make me the ride check.
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck. Bam!
Yeah.
So you get 100 feet ahead. You kind of get like a foot into the spur. You're gonna jump off, but it's like, nope. You can just like feel it. It's like, no fucking way. I'm going under the hooves if I do that. So you have to. You can't just like quickly leap off of it. You kind of have to let it slow down just a little bit. You get your other foot all the way out of the spur and spend your move action to get off the horse.
Yep. And I'll change my standard into a move. So the rule we had made for the spear's brace that takes a standard action to do, right?
It does take a standard, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's a feat
I
for
can't.
quick brace, I believe.
Okay, yeah. I will just move to be in the way.
Like intercept.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it'll keep her from being able to charge if you're right there, unless she does it anyway and just takes the attack.
Yeah.
All right. So are you
Lamia's
gonna move
done.
up like right? Are you gonna try to get like right in front of the horse, or like kind of on the side of it where she just has to ride past you?
I'll
you
get
have-
right
you
up
have
on
to
the
try to ride
horse. Why not?
Right in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll definitely keep her from being able to charge. Okay. The hyenas go. You hear the cackling hyena sounds coming from inside the village. And you hear one much deeper, much more authoritative bark from inside. And it seems to join the cries. And they all kind of crescendo together inside the village. And finally, Militia 2. Militia 2 is going to help fight with Militia 1. They're going to try to get rid of these guys. That's what their focus is right this second. So they're going to deal some damage. Militia 2 is the bulk of the warriors. So they deal actual decent damage, just no modifier. Unless they roll absolute trash, which they did. Okay. It's coming along. Cool. End of round 1. Top of the initiative. Isla's gonna go. You don't see her yet. Militia leader's gonna give a command. Everybody's going to wail on that guy. Both of his units are now in base contact, so they can both land some hits. So they get to deal damage on his turn and both of their turns. So that's the benefit that they've got going. They're going to deal 13 more. Still so far keeping the army out of the village. This group is looking a little bit haggard now, for sure. Next up, all the Fox runners are going to go. So, we're going to start with this group. They're going to fight back, obviously. Going to fight against Militia 1 and try to scatter these guys so they can get in. Almost. Yeah, you hear more death, or at least just pain. You hear a few people surrendering, even though you know that's not really going to happen just yet, but there are definitely some people who have stopped fighting. Not a cacophony of voices, just a few in the shouts, and you can tell it's just people have gone down in either hail of arrows or sword blows or whatever's happening over there. There's some people who've been wounded too badly and are begging for mercy.
Right.
Okay, and then God damn it. This unit, the half that is outside of the group, is going to volley fire. Lamia has inserted herself over here between you two. So the Cresting Stuns, Eli, and Sam are in the line for the fire. They can only skirmish volley right now. Okay, so I'm going to need a reflex save from both of you. And if you make it, you'll take half that instead of full 10.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll it for the suns.
Reflex.
You said I was in there, correct?
Yeah, Sam, you're in there. 17 is not quite enough. So Eli, you're going to take 10. Yeah, Sam, you take 10. Both of your horses also take 10, but they're still up.
Hold on. I have a talisman of arrow protection. Is that
that will apply. These are arrows.
Yeah. Fit by 2 or more range attacks in a single round, though, is the problem. Does this count as 2 or more range attacks in a single round? Because that's when it activates.
You know what? Yeah, we'll say, give me a d6. 1d6. It's not going to affect how much damage you took. It's just kind of just determining, okay, if there's enough, then it'll activate. Yeah, you got hit by 5 arrows, so it definitely kicked in.
So, I'm immediately affected by protection from arrows, faint abjuration. So, and it's cast level 3. Protection from arrows.
Nice. From arrows. I believe I know how this works.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now, too. And
I think it's just straight up like it's gonna they knock 10 off of it until it reaches a certain number of
DR 10.
It's gonna be for 3 hours, so I'm not super worried about the duration right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll give you so it can negate up to 30 points of damage.
Okay.
So just knock 10 off of that. We're just gonna say it for the sake of, because it's the first time it got activated, you had to get hit by 2 arrows first. We'll just say you take half, so take 5 out of your pool, and then take 5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're knocking 15 off the total DR, is what we're doing? So,
no,
or 5,
5 off the DR, and then you take 5 points of actual damage.
Okay, so I have 25 points left.
Exactly.
Got it. Excellent.
And then Sam takes 10, your horses both take 10, but they're both still up, and then you both are still up. And that's all they can do. Because they're not worried about Wilmet right now. As far as you can tell. You don't see, melee stuff happening. Alright, Militia 1. They're gonna make they're gonna make an attack again. They're going to try they're pretty much, you hear someone shouting, push them out, protect your homes. They're gonna make one final attempt to kind of get some space, push these guys back. You can tell a lot of them have been hurt, even just from where you guys are at. So for them, that's going to be a check at 21. And how much damage? 4 points damage. There we go. There it is. Bandit troop. Okay, plus 3. That worked. Valses. Damn. Yeah. They deal damage, but they're unable to push them back. Eli, you're up.
Okay. So I have
fog
one
in
quick
front of
question
you.
about.
You got a Lamia blocking Spear Lady. Go ahead.
Well,
Sorry.
I have one quick question about mechanics for this. So if I shadow trap her, does the horse keep going and she stay put? If I shadow trap the horse, does it
Can you
stop?
move Shadow Trap for me real quick?
Yes, I can.
You were getting so much mileage out of this spell, dude.
It's a great spell.
Okay.
I will suffer no disagreement.
The target's shadow. Okay. Entangled, preventing it from moving further than 5 feet from its original position. Yeah. Yeah, you could trap her specifically and not the horse. It basically, the way I'll say that's going to work is if that succeeds, she's going to have to make a ride check pretty much as soon as her turn starts to try to get the horse to pull up short enough for her to not get just yanked off of it.
Excellent. Well,
That's going to cost her an action.
100% what I'm going to do. So I will, since we are in dim light, I will Tenebrous spell this as well to increase the DC by 1.
18.
So yeah, it will be DC 18. Yeah. And since it does have the shadow descriptor, it doesn't even cost me an extra leveled spell, which is nice.
All right. Okay. What's her? That's your will save. Damn, bitch. What the fuck?
Hopefully that means it's bad, not good.
Okay.
She's probably like me and only has a 2 will save.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god. No,
she
okay,
rolled
yeah.
5. Okay. That was really close.
Yep.
It's exactly like me.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it was really close. It was almost good.
Turns out it didn't matter because it was a 5.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, though, right?
So,
Okay, yeah, you shadow trap her for sure.
Awesome.
She seems to have noticed something is happening. She's really ready to charge up there and skewer you. Then she sees Lamia, and you can tell she's cursing, and then there's this oh shit kind of look on her face.
And then I'm going to ride around, try and ride around the flank of this group. So if I can see Wellmet, because I want to see if I can pull her out of where she is.
Okay, so you're gonna get, we'll say about over here ish. Yeah. Okay, then you're using your move action for perception to try to see if you can see Wellmet.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception. $17. You're pretty sure you can see her. You think she is effectively in that space, right? But she's kind of in she's right next to where the fog stops.
Okay.
You can see that she's still on the ground. She's just kind of covered up and is occasionally moving and rolling and stuff, and someone will kick her, and she's just trying to kind of survive down there. There's
I'll
bunch of people moving.
If I can't too, I'll shout out real quick to her. I'll be like, Wellmet, try and move towards the village. I'm coming to get you.
Okay. Give her a perception check for that. Where the fuck is her sheet? There it is. Perception. Any bonuses? No. Okay.
I was hoping she'd be at the front so she could move towards us, but whatever. The horses are for. God dang. That was a good roll on top of a high bonus.
Good roll. Yeah. You can kind of just barely see her turn. You see one of the one blue eye kind of look through a bunch of people at you. You can tell she noticed it. You hope she understood you, but she definitely noticed that you were there.
Good deal.
Okay, and then next is Sam.
I'm not going to be in a
Close
line
to
with
80
Eli.
feet? You say you're not
I
going to
didn't think I was in the first place, but yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Because I'm pretty sure I moved.
Oh yeah, you were zigzagging. I should have gave you a bonus to that. What'd you get on your reflex? 11?
Not enough 11.
Yeah, it's still too low. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are separated now for sure.
You were doing that thing where you're like serpentine, but you didn't realize it's a spread.
Right.
So the serpentine.
I was in the AoE doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So you're like, okay, let me just widen the serpent a little bit here.
Yeah.
I need one of them wide serpents. Now fuck this lady.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ask her out on a date. No. Yo, you
Hey,
really
you're
That is
married.
one
What
way.
the fuck?
No, I'm gonna. I guess I don't actually need to move my character. I'm gonna target her now instead of this crowd.
So you're gonna shoot at her. Do you have precise shot? I don't think so.
No. She would be
She's technically in
melee.
base contact with Lami.
base contact.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Lami moved right up to her, so they're like right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you only a -2 instead of the -4 to that, which still puts you at a -6 shooting from horseback unless you stop your horse.
I gotta run take medicine real quick.
Fuck
I'll
it.
be right
I'm gonna
back. I
shoot
just
at the
grabbed
fox
medicine.
runners. Fuck that. I already can't hit
Shoot back
anything,
over there.
so fucking
You've hit him once.
no. Not really though.
I mean,
Alright,
it's a
so shoot
swarm.
into the fox
Any
runners.
amount of damage you can do to a swarm is a good.
Yeah.
So,
So,
it's a troop, but yeah. So you gotta full attack them.
Yeah, full attack them. -4. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, just for being on. Unless you're not gonna move your horse, in which case then you don't take the penalty.
Yeah, I'll fucking stand still. Why not?
So you just kind of pull up. You let some of the cresting suns move past you, and you try to like aim your shots a little better. No penalty.
No damage modifier.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh! You crits!
Are they susceptible to crits? I think they actually are, technically. Yeah, wow. They could be crit.
Yay, Sam!
Okay. That's also 2 hits, so 14 for the first. Oh, god damn. That's actually a lot. Because they've been hurt before. Okay. So 14 and then 7 more. I can't put any more damage on this group, I think. I think you might have taken them out.
Yay, Sam!
Or hit their whatever it is, the morale thing of like, oh god, they shot Greg. Greg was the guy who cooked us soup. Oh fuck! What are we gonna do without Greg?
Yeah, dude. Okay, so
That would get my morale instantly if they shot the guy who cooks with us.
here's what happens. So your first shot, you finally kind of pull up and stop for a second. You see all the cresting suns moving past you. You tune them out a little bit, and you can kind of see one person who's not moving as much as the rest of them. They're kind of in the back. You're like, fuck it. That's a good enough point of reference as any. If I miss them, I'll hit somebody else. You let that bitch fly, and that person disappears in the crowd for a second as your arrow's still in the air. And then right as you see them reappear, you can see them look over, and they like point in a direction, and they look up, and poof, arrow hits them right above the collarbone, and they just drop out of sight. You see several of the other fox runners that are right there look over immediately, and someone yells, "Captain's down!" And the person who another guy kind of seems to scoop him up and push him to someone, and he's like. He starts yelling something in a language you can't understand, like he's giving orders, and your second shot, boom, takes him out. And then someone else in the crowd who you don't identify because they begin to immediately panic just goes, "Oh no!"
When you motherfuckers start yelling something, do it.
Several of this unit breaks. Some of them run into the mist and then kind of scatter. You can hear them you can hear like this kind of chaos of people getting collided with that are still like trying to hunker down and figure out what the fuck's going on with this fog. But this group itself disperses.
Extra sick. So you know why they call them lieutenants in England is because they're the guy who's left after the captain leaves, but Sam just made sure there was nobody left. It's not why they call them lieutenants. They just pronounce that weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Or is the third in command?
Probably a sergeant.
But yeah, you see them beginning to scatter. You can just barely make out Wilmette is laying down over there. She kind of starts to sit up onto her elbows. You can see that she's like kind of saying something to herself. She's got one hand like kind of pressed to her chest. She's like holding this like cloth and clothing that's like soaked in blood shut. You can see this sort of faint, kind of warm sunlight looking like energy emanating off of her hand. But you actually get eyes on her now that that group is dispersing. Well done. Okay. It's actually Wilmette's turn. So, since now she's no longer immediately threatened, I forgot to heal her from the last turn. Okay. Second. Okay. Since she's no longer threatened, she's going to try to help out. You can see that this unit is obviously about to start trying to get out of this fog. Now that they're no longer connected to an intact group. Unfortunately for them, Wilmette can tell that as well. She is going to cast Entangle on their space to try to keep them blinded.
Oh boy.
So, I think penalty because it's an AoE, like they did on the other one. Cool. I can't put that in, but I'm just gonna do the math in my head. That's still a lot. Okay. So you see these, like, roots and vines, I think, springing up out of that space, and you can hear them, like, you can hear people just, fuck, get off me! You just hear, like, shit happening in there, but unfortunately it doesn't actually manage to entangle them. Well, it still used it. Still gonna make the area a little bit harder to deal with. Yeah, here it's still gonna make that area hard to deal with. Cool. It's gonna slow them down, and yeah, she's definitely gonna start moving into the village. She has to get up. So she doesn't get very far this turn, but we'll say she gets like there-ish, right? She gets like away from the fog and where like all the people's weapons are.
That's good. That's a good place to be.
Okay. So next up is this lady. So she had that happen. So her plan was going to ride by attack. I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to think now if she's going to just try to move away from Lamia, sit and engage her, or try to like say fuck it and like beat this spell just with strength. Doesn't know it super well. And she is still moving. Okay, yeah, I think I know what she's gonna do. She's gonna target Lamia, but she's still gonna go for the ride by attack, which means she has to choose between stopping the horse or getting yanked the fuck off of it.
That would just be beautiful. The like Shadow Trap keep riding. Whoop.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give her an intelligence check here. Because I feel there is an obvious solution to this. Not solution, but like an obvious best way to go about dealing with this. Which would be, there's an enemy right here. Just stay put and fight Lamia. Don't try to push it. Don't try to get away from the Shadow Trap. That's risky. But I don't know. We're gonna see what she does. Nope.
Also, the DM is now winning for the snail pool.
What a time for a snail.
So yeah, she, your spell sinks in. She sees Lamia and she just kind of scoffs, and she seems to kind of like hunker down in the saddle. She pulls her knees in and is like trying to urge the horse forward, like using its strength against the spell, which is not how the spell works. But she doesn't know that. So okay. Is the strength check just the same as the spell DC?
I
I think that's what you made it last time.
Yourself?
Whatever it is, I think it is.
Oh, it doesn't even have that. What are we?
No,
what
it
am I
doesn't.
thinking of?
As I'm reading.
What am I
don't
thinking
see
of
it.
then?
I don't know.
Oh, there is no strength. She just has to. It's a full round action to try to shake it off. Otherwise, she just cannot move more than 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck. I decided that she's gonna try to move. She's gonna spur the horse. I don't know. I guess it's fitting. I misread the spell, and she doesn't know how it works. So she spurs the horse, and you just cannot move past 5 feet. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. It's gonna be what I originally said. She's gonna have to make a ride check, when she hits that 5 foot limit and realizes there is no way in hell she can go any further.
See if she can draw the horse back.
Yes. So first, she's going to try to spur them out, which is a DC 15. Let's go that skill. Oh, gosh, he fails that too. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's too good, Lord.
Okay. She's not having a good day. She spurs it, so it's also going to deal damage to the horse. Cool. So.
Oh my god.
God. Did we?
That's why I went like this.
Did we both watch that at the same time?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. God. Check our Discord Into the Storm discussion to watch a lady get obliterated by a horse.
Yeah, I don't even. That's not what I expected was going to happen when I saw that. When I clicked that GIF, either. By the way.
So she spurs the horse, hurts it, and it's like, no, I'm not moving any faster than I'm already moving. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Cool. And then her other. I don't even know what that would be. I guess this would be control mount, which is DC 20. Okay.
Here, this is better. This is just a lady falling off.
Okay. So she failed that. DC 20 normally. Okay, I'm gonna increase the DC a little bit. I'm gonna put her at a DC instead of DC 20 to control mount after trying to spur it. I'm gonna put that at DC. I'm gonna put it at 23. Not quite a 25, but a 23.
Okay.
Oh,
So
she's so close.
Oh wow.
Okay, yeah. So you see her spur them out, and just it lurches and kind of does like the thing where it like bucks a couple of directions, and it launches itself forward once. And as soon as the hooves hit, it kind of settles into that spot for a second, when you can see the look of like realization on her face as like, instead of the like hunched down position, she starts to get pulled back. She tries to pull the reins, and her hands just slip out of them as the horse like hunkers down to like stick its landing, and she lands straight behind it. The horse keeps going.
Oh man.
Yeah, bye horse. This is
Just,
way
like,
better
takes
than
off.
my original plan, which was I was going to try and thunderstomp and trip the horse. This is way better than that.
Thunderstomp the horse.
Yeah.
Just take D6 from falling off the horse.
Oh, Okay.
Only takes 1 point of damage. She's still fucking stuck. She's still moved. So here's the other shitty thing: is she still moved while in a threatened square, which means Lamia, you get an attack of opportunity on her.
Yay! I will take that.
You just see her, boom, like you could like see her shadow like stretched as she just slams into the ground below, and she's like dazed for a second. You come down with a mighty chop. She's prone, so that is versus AC -4. That's a hit. 10 points of damage. So she lands, and then you come down with this fucking halberd, and she gets her arms up just enough that the fucking head of it doesn't just cleave directly into her diaphragm.
Mm-hmm.
So she like stops the pole part of it, and like part of the spear hit both of her gauntlets, but you can definitely see that the axe head actually slices in partially. She just shoves that off and just starting to try to get to her feet. So it's going to cost her standard action to stand then. And she does. Do you have combat reflexes?
Nope.
Okay, there's no additional attack, but she gets to her feet, has her spear in hand. She looks a little bit rattled, but she's now focusing on you, Lamia. That's her whole
And that
turn.
is fair.
And you would also know at least that she's shadow trapped for 5 feet because you've seen me cast a spell a bunch, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're at least aware of what it is. So if you need to, you can back up and be like, haha, reach me now, jerkwad.
I'm gonna take a breather for a second.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, the Cresting Suns are going to keep firing into the mist here. Who am I going to track? I'm going to track this one now. Put their damage at the appropriate level. Okay, Cresting Suns are going to volley. They can't focus volley, they have to skirmish because they can't see them. Cool. Saves, reflexes. Taking penalty because they can't see the attack, but it's not enough. So they're going to take half that. They're going to take 6 points more damage. It's definitely wearing on them. It is definitely wearing on them. Lamia, you're up.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna go ahead and do a full
Spear Lady
round.
is not.
Full round attack. With Furious Focus. The minus is not in the second attack, so we will have to manually do that.
Mental math. Okay.
Yeah. And plus 6 damage. Okay.
Oh. Hit, a natural one is not.
Yeah.
22 hit for 18 points of damage. She gets up, has the spear at the ready. You're able to knock the spear aside when she tries to go for a parry with the base of the halberd. You come around with a big swing, put your hips into it. She's a full turn across, and she manages to get out of the way enough that you don't just cut her clean in half, but you see a piece of the armor she's wearing just knock off of her. This splash of blood across the ground. And she staggers back. That's all you got. And you come back with your second swing, and she just you come upward, and she just kicks the haft of it down into the dirt. She's still in the fight, but she's definitely hurt.
Yeah, I take a 5-foot step back.
Come on.
Just can't quite get to you.
Lamia is done.
Okay. Hyenas get to go. Oh, they're gonna attack. They're gonna
Insert
attack Initial
hyena
one,
sounds
unfortunately.
here, guys.
Ah,
Jesus. You're gonna kill me with that.
18 hits. Right? I think it does. I'm pretty sure it hits. Yeah. Militia 1's the weaker one. 7 points of damage. Militia 1 is down. You hear the barks and howls of hyenas and the sounds of many people running and fleeing the battle. Alright, big hyena gets to go. Alright, attacking militia 2. A 13 does not hit, which is good because he bites a lot harder.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
You could hear this just like these like fucking scrapes and shouts and screams and like get back, get back! And arrows loosing. All right, Militia 2 is gonna go. They're gonna deal some damage, that's for sure. Deal their troop damage. Not enough.
Oof.
We're gonna try to deal with the smaller unit first. So they damage the hyenas. Well, I guess they deal. Yeah, they're both engaged, so they're also gonna deal with them. Cool. That's their turn. Top of the initiative. We're back to Isla. Counting, sorry. You do not see Isla yet.
All right.
Militia leader's gonna go. I'm just gonna have these guys deal troop damage again. Four. Haven't taken either of them out just yet. Unfortunately, Militia 1 is down. They are scattered, bringing us to Eli's turn.
So I'm gonna ride over to Wilmette, and I'm gonna try and get her on the back of my horse if she can get up there. If need be, I'll swap places with her.
Okay.
But she's
Try to ride
obviously
over.
very,
She's on her feet now, which is good. So you try to get over and just like kind of help her up onto the horse real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
This is gonna be a strength check. I know you're not a fan,
Buddy, let's go.
But here's what we'll do. I'm gonna roll for her first and see if she can aid, or if she's a wet blanket or not. It's a straight roll for her. That was almost good.
Womp
2
womp.
is unfortunately not enough to give you an aid, so it's just gonna be whatever you roll.
All right, let's see if I can pull her onto this horse. Oh, it's almost a 16, but no.
Not quite. You definitely get to her, right?
Yeah.
So you get to her, you kind of like grab her, and like there's like your hands just like neither of you are strong enough to be like get
Yeah.
that like iron clasp grip that you see in movies.
Oh
It's like,
yeah.
cool. This is gonna be
You
awesome.
can like swing
Fuck.
somebody onto the horse. Yeah.
Just
It's just like rainwater just flicks into the air.
you're
You,
weirdly
like,
shaking
you feel a little
hands.
disappointed, and you see the look on her face. It's like, oh, that didn't do what I thought it was. Kind of. So she kind of jogs after the horse.
Yeah.
You pull to a stop so she can get onto it on her turn.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll wait.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Sam, you're up.
We heard sounds of shit happening in the village.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
been happening.
I'm at a beeline there then.
Okay. So move your horse as fast as you can get it to go. So 100 feet forward, which can get you. That was look to the village. Okay. So yeah, we're almost to the point where I can use the map. Almost. Yeah, nearly there. Okay. So, as you're riding up, to double move for your horse, you get to where you can see around one of the huts, and you can see Isla on foot is moving towards the battle. So she's like coming straight the same direction. She turns the corner, and you just see her about 20 feet from you.
Oh, 20 feet from me?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
You get,
Okay.
like, all the way up there, then just, like, she rounds the corner, and you both see each other. It's like right at the end of your move when you hit 100 feet.
You're like, oh,
You still have your actions. Those were your horse's actions.
Where are my good arrows at? Which I did keep track of. I have one named arrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I was keeping track of them in my weapon attack. Because it has an ammo
That
count
makes
there.
sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. So
So
you use the named arrow?
Yep, I'm going to do that one first.
First shot.
At a -4.
Oh, yeah, because you move the horse. So yeah, you're at -4 on it. Named arrow first shot, regular for second.
Yep. And I'll have to do them separate because they're different. They're different things.
Different bonuses. Yeah, I got you.
Is that just damage? That fucked up, didn't it? Yeah, I think that fucked up.
Yeah, that was just damage.
Why is that just damage?
No, that's an attack roll.
Oh, because it's always
4.
crit. It's always crit. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but
Oh.
It's always
13,
crit, technically.
13 doesn't. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, okay. It doesn't help that it's a 1d8, so I thought it was a max on the d8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the bonuses too.
Yeah, so does a 13 hit it? Yeah. No.
Fuck, I don't think it does.
No. Okay, that's fine.
But she's also not flat-footed either. She's like acted already.
Fine.
Yeah, it misses.
It happens.
Like a little shaken up with just seeing her that quickly.
Yep. And I'll do the second shot. So -4. So basically, this other attack is. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you roll a 6.
Yeah.
Wait, where
I roll.
Oh,
I roll a 6
I know
because
what
I'm
happened.
doing them individually, so they're not.
The second attack, and then it's -4 also.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's why it's got a lot of minuses. So, yeah, you're just not able to hit her.
Because I can't roll above a 10.
You keep the bow out.
I mean, yeah.
You can drop it, and as part of the move, draw the falcata, or you just keep the bow in your hands. And
No,
it's
fuck
free
it.
action to
No,
drop
no.
something.
I'm keeping the bow out because I like to believe that I can move faster than her on a horse.
That's fair. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Generally speaking, that is true. Okay. Took 2 shots.
That's it.
Didn't
That's
quite
gonna
hit
be
the
it for me.
mark.
So what happened last time is I can't fucking hit somebody 20 feet goddamn away from me.
No. Oh, you do? Do you have point blank shot though?
No, I don't have any fucking range.
No range feats.
specials.
It would only be a +1, so it wouldn't matter. But
Yeah,
just
yeah.
curious. Okay. Okay. So that makes it Wilmet's turn. So she's going to move action. Try to mount the horse. She gets up on top of it. And Eli, you still look like hammered dog shit. I'm pretty sure.
I do indeed. With my fancy, I think I have 7 HP. Yeah.
Yeah, because you took 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, she doesn't have any of those left. She only has. The options ain't great right now. She can give you calming touch, but that wouldn't really help you. That heals non-lethal. You don't have any non-lethal,
No, I don't.
so well, she can still heal herself.
Oh, didn't I
Oh,
get those?
no.
I got those 2 temp hitch points from the thing Panda gave me, didn't I? So I actually have 9
Yeah.
HP. So I have 90. I forgot to take my
That's
temp out.
slightly
It's still
better.
sitting there. Yeah.
That's slightly better.
Yeah. 9 is almost 10.
Okay.
It's basically
Then
10.
yeah, her turn. Instead, she is going to. She can heal you next turn. She can't even do it this turn anyway. She doesn't have the actions. Yeah, she's gonna cast Prayer. So all allies within 40-foot radius burst centered on her. And we get a +1 bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, skill checks, and enemies will get the opposite. They'll get all that bonus, or all that as a penalty. So, for now, that's just... It's going to be affecting Eli and his horse, and the Fox Runner group that's that's in the fog, that's also on difficult terrain. Move a little bit further up, and you'll start provide. That'll get to Sam as well. If we had moved a little further up, but she doesn't know, so she's probably just gonna end up casting it again. But cool, that's her turn. Move, get up. Yeah, well, that's it for her. Next is Spear Lady. She can spend her full round action to resave. Or she could throw something at Lamia. Balls, dude. She fucking pulls against this a couple of times. God, fuck! Just hurls her spear at you, Lamia.
Okay, my AC is 18.
Alright. Well, I mean, she's pretty good at this. That is, so Dex, yada yada yada. School plus 10. Ah, she hits.
Yep.
For all that's worth. 8 plus. Alright, take 2 points of damage. Just like it hits you and just kind of bounces off, and at first you're not even quite sure it damaged you until you look down and you can see that like part of the pauldron like got pushed a little bit. There's a little blood coming out. She takes out a short sword, or sorry, she takes out a what looks like a hatchet in her left hand, and something like a bottle of something in her right hand. There's 2 things with her move, and that's her turn. The suns. Quit licking. Yeah, you. Looking right at you. You hear Mavat, Lamia.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you need help!
Go!
They move.
Yeah, I need help. Come help me, please. I've done the thing again.
Horses. They are going to spur horses to try to get to you, by the way.
Oh, okay. I feel sorry for the Fox Runners in the cloud.
I know.
Yeah, the
They'll
instant
get
they're
their
free, guess who's gonna get swarmed by them?
Well,
Yeah.
they're gonna be in there a while, so unless they find a good way out, and they
Well,
don't come out in
unfortunately,
just
they made
pieces.
their save versus Entangle, so it just
Oh, they
slowed them
did.
down.
All right,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it slowed them down, but it didn't actually stop them. Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, the right check's pretty alright. Cresting Suns. They got a real good check there. Nice. Cool. They actually do move ahead and catch up with Sam. So
Nice.
so Eli, you get well met up there. She casts a spell. You can feel a little bit invigorated, and excuse me, and you hear Lamia shout, "Go!" And you just hear these, just like this fucking stampede of horses. Like there's that moment where you're like, okay, I'm pretty sure I know who that is, but let me just in case.
It's just like the guy going slow on the moped during traffic while everybody else is just whizzing by. I'm just like, ah, cool.
It's like while you're still like trying to pick back up your speed, they're just just like all racing past. Gotta do that thing where you like just instinctively just kind of hunch your shoulders like, ooh shit, nobody hit me, nobody hit me, nobody hit me.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
they all just going by. And so they're gonna catch up with you, Sam. Pretty much end of their movement, they'll get to you. As soon as they see Isla, you just hear Mohawk just go, "Fuck, light her up!" And they all just start shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isla smiles. They fire for sure. Skirmish volley. They use the full move, so cool. Here's her saving throw. She rolled real bad on her save. So she's going to take 11 points damage. Takes the full damage from the attack. You see her just like cover up, and there's just you see like the occasional arrows stick. Some hit the like great axe. A few like hit into the armor, get stuck. They seem to get stuck in that like fur mantle on her shoulders, rather than like just shooting through it. That's their turn. Isla just says, "Good, now you can't get away."
Oh my god. Oh.
Lamia, it's your turn.
To
All
me? Or
To the whole group of you.
all right.
You know the old saying, we're surrounded. They're in front of us, behind us, and on all sides. They can't get away this time.
Yeah.
100%. I knew what she meant.
How hurt does she look?
She looks pretty battered. It's harder to tell just because she already had a bunch of smears and mud, and she'd
Yeah.
already been in a fight. But you can definitely tell you got her good with those 2 hits you landed.
Okay. I was just debating whether or not I should take the time to try and trip her instead.
It's up to you. She does look hurt for sure.
Yeah, okay. Lamia's gonna 5-foot step and full round with Furious Focus.
Okay. Step in.
Doot.
She seems to get ready, has the sword, kind of takes a defensive stance. Goes to block that first hit. You just bury into her shoulder. She tries to like parry it with the hatchet she's got, which is just way too strong for her. That first one lands, shoves that one away from her. Damn near falls. Like you can see like the legs buckle for a second, and she actually drops the bottle that's in her hand. Your second attack comes around, and she tries to like step inside of it to get to where the haft is, and like just shoulder check it, like just block it with like the part of her body that she doesn't need to function.
Mm-hmm.
And she manages to get that far, but you like bash her with like the haft of it, like back her up, and then actually take your real swing. How do you want to do this one?
Yeah, just on the swing, it's on the side that she was bracing for, but like through the shoulder area, like clavicle,
Collarbone.
right? Collarbone, yeah,
Mhm.
collarbone area, and it just keeps swinging down until part of her arm's gone.
Okay. Yeah. So that second hit, she backs up, and you can see she's like trying to get her bearings. Like her foot slips in the mud a little bit, and then just whack! The axe head of the halberd just buries. She grabs a hold of it, and then her hand slips off from like blood and everything. You can see it just goes limp, like strings are cut. She drops to her knees, and you hear like this crack that goes through the like the diaphragm, like breaks through the sternum and the rib cage, and then her head just pitches forward. This like messy black hair drops down, and you see blood gush out onto the ground. Pull it free, and she just topples over, lifeless.
Yep, Lamia's done this turn.
You got one. All right, hyenas are gonna go. They're gonna try to bite.
Right.
Bite. Wild.
They fail to bite. The hyenodon is gonna go. It's also gonna try to bite. We're gonna see if it works.
800 pounds of pressure. Pseudo penis.
That's its secondary natural attack.
Oh gosh.
Oh no!
Thankfully for you guys, this one's a male, so it doesn't have that.
It's a regular penis. Nothing pseudo about this.
Ah, fuck. Okay, that hits. You can't trip a troop, so that doesn't matter. It just does 13. Yeah, that hurts, but they're still there. Which two's gonna go? Deal their troop damage. 5. Oh my god. They almost take out the regular hyenas, but not quite. And they're just trying to defend the militia leader for now. Top of the initiative again. We're back to Isla. Okay. Well, Sam, thankfully for you, you have a bunch of other bodies with you now. So she can't specifically target you. I mean, she can, but she can't specifically easily hit you.
Yeah, there's no thrust attacks with the club. She's got a swing, and there's people to my left and right.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully bad people. But...
You want this
Yeah.
mirror? Sorry. just
fucking-
everybody. Do you want this mirror?
So she's going to rage. You see the fucking steam and like hissing like liquid start touching the ground. She whirls the club once, steps in, and takes full attack. Because she's attacking this unit, she's going to try against their AC.
I thought we were like 20 feet away. When I shot at her last time.
That's true. That's true. She can't full attack. So she's going to just dash in. It's one
Okay.
good swing.
I was like, well, at least she's got to run up to me.
No,
Unless-
you're right.
Unless the crowd has moved forward 20 feet. I'm like,
No, they're just like,
Okay.
they're not like quite a full space in front of you. They're just like around you. Some of them are like a little bit ahead of you. But
Okay.
no.
Like I was
You're right.
using that 20
She has
feet
to
as like a,
lunge
okay,
in.
at least she can't get that close.
There's the
Yeah.
buffer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so swift action already used for that. There's just a move. Cool. So all she can do is take the swing right now. We shall roll low. She did roll low.
With the 2.
So yeah, she just sends this fucking huge reckless swing through the crowd. A bunch of the bandits who were up there, like, they looked like they were about to kind of like step forward to like take a few more shots and like then draw weapons or something. Like they were kind of forming up, taking just stagger steps ahead. But you see, they like, she roars, rushes in. Someone will go, "Oh fuck!" and like a bunch of them just duck down. Fucking swing just goes straight over the heads of like 3 people. There's just like this fucking rush of wind in the path of it, but no damage that time.
Sam's hair goes.
All right, militia leader is going to command them, of course, to attack. All right, they take out the regular hyenas. Oh shit, I did that wrong. God damn it. What was he at? I think that's right. No, that's the math. Okay. It's annoying. Okay, so he does that. That's all he can do on his turn. Eli, you're up.
Okay, so
Here's the deal.
yeah, here's the thing. No, Wilmette and I are going to try and ride out to where we can maybe help these. Well, hold on. There's that whole group of fox runners, right?
Yeah.
Over there still. I don't know if we can actually ride that way. Can I see the Hyenodon?
If you roll a perception check, you may be able to.
Okay, I will do that. I think I want to shoot that thing. I want to ease up on the villagers somehow. So,
20. Yeah. So right now, you and Wellmet are about, we'll say, about 40 feet away from the group of Cresting Suns and Sam. But like you like ride off a little bit so you can see around some of the buildings, and just barely you can see the large shape of it moving in the distance. But it is about 100-ish feet away from you.
all right. Well, that should still be in range for my magic rockets. So I'm gonna be
For
like,
magic
let's
rockets, yeah.
That thing in particular. Get rid of that thing. That's gonna be my yeah. So I get 2 more. Let me roll those real quick.
Good damage on the first one.
Yeah. Good damage on the second 2 actually as well. Total of 13.
Not bad. 13 more. Nice. Okay. So yeah, you send those that way. It looks like you can see like the body of it moving. You can see like it kind of hunched down on like the haunches, and like it moves kind of jerkily a few times, and then the missiles hit it and it rolls. Like you see the large shape just kind of spins and catches itself, like looks around for a minute and lets out this loud kind of baleful sound. You don't know what it's gonna do. You don't fucking know what this thing is.
I turned to Wellmet though real quick. Sorry, I should warn you. We may have a very large, very spiny hyena coming right at us.
Oh, good. My favorite. All right, that was stand cool. And then, sorry. Do you move the horse up at all?
I mean, only to get an angle on the hyena.
Okay, so
that would be
still about 40
the amount of
feet
movement.
from the.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep Wellmet safe and provide range support. I'm not trying to get in the thick of this right now.
Fair enough. All right, Sam, you're up.
Well, she is now technically in melee with some people, including myself.
Yes.
I feel like this is a very Dynasty Warriors thing. Just this crowd of dudes charging this woman with an obscenely large club who's about to start swinging it. You're going to see people flying.
I almost made that comparison earlier. I'm like, I'm going to shoot these mobs until somebody who looks like who radiates main character energy shows up. You know,
oh my gosh, Slew Boo!
I see somebody who has a name, I'm just going to start shooting these guys that has full health bar.
Oh, look, a general. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh.
Dynasty Warriors is fun. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I should have just done this last time. So, can I use my movement to... I don't really want to discard my bow, because there's people here, and I don't want to get stepped on because it's expensive.
You want to stow it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a move.
But,
that's a move action.
Okay. So I can't draw, then. Can I use my
draw
stand?
as part of a move.
Okay.
So, basically, as like, if you use your whole move action, you can stow and get one weapon out. That's your whole move action. Yeah.
We'll do that, then.
Cool.
With this whole time I've been debating, and should I just use the claws of the ice bear? Should I just go punch breezy holes in her? You know, I don't know that might do more. You know,
Yeah,
I know fire's good. Ice.
Well, you don't know. You guys have assumed fire is good.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? Just because she's healing.
I have a higher chance of hitting with the falcata. I'm gonna use that.
Okay. You take
It's
a swing with Falcata. Go
literally 1 point higher, but
so you're gonna get a +1 to hit because you're on your horse, which gives you high ground.
Oh, nice. It's over.
Yeah, just as long as she doesn't do it like fucking flip at you, I think she'll be alright.
Yeah.
You could like super crit.
So I only get 1 attack.
Just the 1 swing, yeah. That +1.
I had other shit I could have done, but oh well, I rolled anyway.
Ooh.
Because I forgot I had other shit I could do.
Well,
She's raging.
What?
Power attack and so on. I forgot to.
Furious.
Yeah.
You have Furious Focus, don't you?
Yeah, power attack and furious focus.
So that doesn't change your attack bonus for your first attack.
Okay.
So I'm fine with that. So roll your damage with power attack on.
Oh, does 21 hit?
21 hits.
Okay, I didn't know she was raging. So
Yep, she is raging.
it's
Raging makes her AC lower, actually.
I'm gonna read this on the big screen.
It should be a +6 to it damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be at +6 because you're two-handed.
Yeah.
Okay, 14.
What? Okay. Oh, okay.
14 points of damage.
What is that second?
Oh, excuse me. That's
That
your
is.
crit.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
That's your crit damage. Ooh, boy. Yeah, you rolled crazy on that. I think
Buddy.
you've seen crit ×3 also. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. Alright, cool. She takes 14. Still looks fine.
I'll take it.
Alright, well, that's turn. So she is going to use her move action to take out a potion. Well, to rummage in her satchel for a potion that isn't broken. Oh, she did kicked around and stomped a little bit.
What if they seeped
And-
into her stomp wounds, though? And
Well,
Depends on the kind of
unfortunately,
potion,
it's-
if that's good or bad.
it's true.
Yeah, it'd be like getting Robitussin in your wounds. That's right. Which
Makes
I don't know
sounds
if that's a good
awful.
thing.
time to tussen up.
Just get the tussin in there. Anyway, so she takes out a potion, pops the cork on it, and is going to administer it to you, Eli.
Oh.
While you were driving a horse.
Lovely. That's going to be interesting.
She's like, just a second, lift your shin. Here we go. There you go. Then breathe. Cool. Got it. You go, wait, should I breathe in the potion? And then you do, and it actually seems to be fine.
And potions
So
is
you're
be
gonna
administered
heal-
via with humidifier.
Right. Like an aerosolized potions.
Yeah, aerosolized potions.
That's a thing alchemists can actually do.
I thought it was. I couldn't remember on my readings of alchemist stuff.
Where did it fucking go? Here it is. Okay, so she gets to add her full caster level to this potion's healing. Because she has to feed for it.
Ooh, nice.
Plus... Damn, she rolled max too. She healed 13.
Max healing is because I made the meme. It's because I made the meme. That's why I got it
Nice.
twice today.
So you feel a hell of a lot better now.
Uh,
That is all of her actions for this turn.
I'm
She
over
doesn't
half.
have her next.
let's go.
This lady is dead. She took a lot of fucking damage. Get out of the initiative, thank you. Cresting Sun's time. Alright, they're gonna deal troop damage first. Since they move up to continue fighting Isla. Deal 11. Can they add any additional effects? Not yet. They just start fighting or dealing damage, trying to distract her some. That's all they can do right now. Lamia, you're up.
I go to my horse and get on it if it's still there.
Okay, so you're gonna move back over to your horse and hop on. So that'll be moving standard then.
Yep. And
So
then
you're on your horse, then what does your horse do?
head towards to where I can see Eli, right?
Yeah, you can see him.
Yeah, head towards Eli. As a move.
Get about there. Cool.
And done.
They've had long enough now. Okay, the hyenas are dead. Enodon, please.
Yeah, run away, you big jerk.
There we go.
Now there's going to just be stories about a large creature prowling the countryside for the next 30 years. for however long.
Oh shit, I've been skipping this group's turn. I was trying to only skip this group's turn. I've skipped both of them. Ah, fuck. That's fine. They're still here. Okay, Militia 2's the only one left. We're gonna improvise ranged weapons on these guys. They don't really want to get in melee with them. They're kind of fucked up. Basically, they have some bows. They have some like javelins or spears and things. They're just like launching everything they can at these guys. Deal some additional damage. This is the only unit that's... Well, no, actually, this unit's pretty fucked up, too. Cool. Top of the initiative. Yeah, we can probably get this round. Isla's gonna go again. Now she's in base contact. So... Fucking hell. Okay, yeah. She is going to first swing at... She's going for horses. She doesn't want to be attacked by mounted units.
Yeah, I don't blame her. That sucks.
So first swing is going to be at... We'll say it's at one of the Fox Runner horses. Your second swing is going to be at your horse, Sam.
Okay.
Not Fox Runner. Cresting Sun's horses. Swift action. You see acid begin to drip from the Great Club. Ooh, natural one on one of those. Second one. So your horse is fine, Sam. Somebody else's definitely isn't. I think this already has power attack in it. It does. Cool. Oh, no, it doesn't. That's 3 more damage. Okay. She kills whoever's horse that is. As they're just, like, rushing around, and you see, like, some people just swinging, like, hatchets, stabbing spears at her. And some of them are hitting. She's, like, grabbing a few others, like, throwing them around. She gets just a little bit of space, and in that one moment, she plants her feet and just whack! Just like this underhand swing, just caves in the ribs of someone's horse as it's going by. Like the whole back end of it comes up, and like it just rolls. That person gets pinned under it, and she takes another swing while she's a little bit off balance, and whoosh, just your horse, Sam, like you kind of pull the reins so it turns its head, and there's just like swipe right by its face. Cool. That's her turn. The horse that she hit begins to starts to melt. Part of its body does. Just sizzles and begins disintegrating.
Oh man. Did she have the acid, I guess, on the club? I hope so. If not,
Yep.
That's disturbing.
Acid on the club. Okay. Militia guy. Yep, he's ordering them to keep attacking. You hear the militia leader actually say, he says, "This is it! Light up the night!" And they throw several vials of alchemist's fire
Oof.
at these guys. So that's going to be saving throw. Reflex. They have a penalty to this. It doesn't matter. They rolled a fucking 19 on the die. So they're going to take...
My only thought was they're gonna do like flaming arrows and they light themselves on fire. That's why I was giggling. It's like, oh god.
That is a rude thought to have, and I'm glad it didn't happen.
Oh no! We were supposed to aim up? Why didn't anyone tell me? I don't know what arcing means. Anyway, they're gonna take... This is gonna be weird. Okay, so they take 44, but they take half of it, but they take 50% more damage of the half. Okay, cool, whatever. All right.
That's too much math already for being almost 11 o'clock central.
Right. Okay. Ew. Okay, so they're only gonna take 3. So they're gonna take 4 points of damage.
That is
But they're
gross.
also now standing in fire. They are now standing in fire, and you can tell some of the people in this group are now also running. Oh, wait, it didn't actually do what it was supposed to. Hold on. Okay, yeah, these guys were supposed to go. Okay, fine. Okay, I will just take their turn now. I did the turns out of order a little bit. They take some damage. These guys finally fucking break free of the mists.
Gross.
Yeah, they're gonna go after you, Lamia.
Yep.
The way the actual battlefield is structured, they can't quite get to you and to Eli and Well Met. So
I mean, that works.
they go after you. So you are going to take some damage.
Mm-hmm.
They are a smaller unit, so they're taking a -2 to this damage roll, so you take 6 points. As they
Okay.
just all stagger in and start fucking wailing on you.
Oh no.
Your armor's protecting you. You say what?
I was gonna say Lamia goes berserk inside this group of dudes and starts tearing people apart. I'm not ready for that. But go ahead. Sorry. Go off.
So yeah, they start swinging. You hear like just ping, ping, ping. Like you hear like a bunch of stuff hitting the armor. You're like shoving some people out of the way. You're just trying to clear enough space that you can actually fight back. But you've been here before and it sucks.
Yup. So actually, no. Lamia hasn't. I have.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then they went. Oh, wait, these guys haven't gone yet. Okay. They go. Yeah, they're gonna try to. So they're gonna rush and get out of that fire, and try to end up in melee with these guys and see if they can beat them before they are dispersed. That is not the way to do it. This is still the larger unit, so they deal full damage. So this group's gonna take 8. They're still up. Not by much, but they're still up. Alright, Eli, you're up.
Okay. Man, I'm just gonna I'm gonna be real simple. I'm gonna just magic rockets freaking Isla. I don't
Okay.
I don't know what else to do here. I mean, I do know what else to do, but I think that just adding damage on is going to be the best thing I can do right now.
Wait, does that mean you moved closer so that they're part of prayer? Just so I know.
I mean, we're probably.
I think
gonna
she would
go
have to
the-
cast it again. It's not a
Yeah.
aura, is it?
I don't.
I thought it was
believe
by
so.
round.
If it
Maybe it's
is, we're gonna be behind
Maybe
the
it's
back
dispel.
side of the group, anyways. We're gonna be like at the back ranks of the pressing
I just-
sun.
You scoot up
Thought
to the
I'd
back
confirm.
ranks. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. I'm looking. Area all odds 40 foot burst. So burst centered on you. So now she'd have to cast it again. Which she's going to. She just haven't got to it.
And I rolled a 12 on the damage for all 3 rockets.
Well, she does not have protection against that anymore.
Pew pew pew.
You see them landing while she's in there, but she's kind of covered up. You can tell that she's basically just like covers up a little bit, and then she starts to lash out, and then there's a fucking series of attacks that comes out. Is kind of the pattern that's happening.
Mhm.
She definitely hit her.
That's good.
Well Met from behind you says, "Wait, something's wrong. Get us a little closer."
Whatever she's gonna do.
Unfortunately, you're
I'll
at the
try
back
and get
ranks,
the
so
horse-
looking closer is like into the back ranks.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the horse close as I can, obviously, but I'm like, I can't
Yeah.
ride through people.
Can a little bit. Hey, you see Sam.
Yeah.
He's like going through a few of the cresting suns. You see Sam.
I fighting for his
Sam over
life.
there, like pulling his horse back. His eye was like woof, woof, like swinging at his horse. You guys like make eye contact for a second. Eli's he's about 10 feet from you or so. Sam, also, it's your turn.
I've never done it before, but I would like to try to disarm her. It does provoke opportunity of attack. Yes, I know.
It
I read
does
that in the
indeed.
description. I'm like,
It does indeed.
high risk, but high reward.
Potential reward.
Yeah.
Well,
You can attempt to disarm your opponent in place of a melee attack. I do not have disarmed feat.
yeah, so that's why it triggers AOO.
So what do I do? Is it literally an attack, or is it?
It's a CMB versus CMD. It's a combat maneuver.
Okay,
But she's going to get to make her attack of opportunity first.
go for it.
All right.
You worried?
Hoping for a low number. I'm a little bit worried.
Sorry, I'm seeing
The
Molly's
last
face.
time we were here, she
Bro!
back pointed Molly, so I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I know.
There's no additional bonuses. She is power attacking. She already attacked once this round, so she's taking the penalty, which is -3. Okay, so there's that penalty. And you are in an allied troop. I need to see how much protection they provide. I think they provide soft cover, but
I'm also mounted on a horse. I don't know if that adds any.
That does not help you.
Okay.
That helps you with
But
the
I have the high
attacks, not
crown,
defenses.
Anakin.
It helps with attacks, but not defensive, fortunately. Where the fuck is that thing? They have a protect ally. Here it is. Because you're in their space, so yeah, you're in difficult terrain right now, which is fine. The spells, but soft cover, cool. Which means you get +4 AC against this.
Okay.
I think a 26 still hits, doesn't it?
Yep.
Fuck!
Because that'd be. I guess I have 21 total.
It was almost only like a 7 on the die.
Oh man.
Okay, let's roll her damage.
Oh no.
It wasn't a critical hit. That helps.
It helps.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still have lucky as well, or my one thing. So if it was critical, I could make her re-roll the
Oh, you
confirm.
could, yeah, negate the crit.
Yeah.
Or make her re-roll, and she'd probably still get it. Yeah, I'm out.
Owie.
So you're out.
Yep.
It's 23. So you're gonna fall off the horse, which really sucks. But you're in like a group, so you probably fall onto. Well, actually, no. You guys have. These wouldn't have military saddles. These would be regular saddles, so I think it's 25% chance you fall out of the saddle. Double check. Anyway.
Yeah, I just needed her to not roll.
Right.
Her not to roll. You know, a normal hit. You know.
Yeah, you guys are busted up, so it doesn't help. Okay, it's 50-50, so evens or odds, roll me a d10. Tell me which one you want it to be, because you want to stay in the saddle.
I want it to be a 5. So odds.
So you want odds. Cool.
Oh, not roll 10. Roll. Okay. It hovered on that
That's
5.
Yeah, but that's
Odds.
still odd. So
Yeah.
so you stay in the saddle. So you, and you kind of so Eli, you see that like whack, and you see Sam kind of slump over the side and like loll back, but he's still in the saddle, but he's definitely unconscious.
Oh man. I'm like, oh no.
Hey, she used her reaction.
Yeah, that was her attack of opportunity. Yeah, well met sees that and she goes, oh no! Oh shit, focus! It's her turn. Okay, she's going to use the spell. Gives a plus what?
He'll be all right. He's like a cockroach. It's really hard to get rid of him.
I will accept that.
Are you at
Hey,
0?
man.
I'm at -11.
They called,
Yeah, he's easy
Oh.
low.
Negative
yeah.
11. Oh my
They
god.
called Pancho Villa El Cucaracha, man. Just
Yeah.
couldn't get rid of that dude.
Oh wait, is this a roll? Hold on, let me reread this.
Oh, if I'm
No. This is Wilmet's turn.
Oh.
She's casting. Oh, it's okay. No, it is not a roll. That's still not bad. It gives that for other purposes, but for this, it's just auto. Okay. So yeah, see her cast something, and she's holding it in her hand, and she seems to be like trying to frame something in her vision. But she's looking at Isla. She's, that's what it is. She's being controlled.
Oh my god! Oh my
Here's the
god!
thing where I just like turn around and look at her and be like, oh. Like, as much as you can on a horse. That's negative.
Oh my god! Oh, why did we think of that? That's
Well, it's not like we can do anything about it.
no,
Yeah,
but
it's
it just never
Wake
occurred
up!
to me.
no.
like you have to either dispel it or like knock her unconscious at the very least, which is easier said than done.
I can do one of those two things and not very good at it. It's knocking her unconscious.
So yeah, Cresting Suns are gonna go. They're gonna deal more troop damage. Not bad. And still healing, of course. That brings us to Lamia. You are being swarmed.
Yeah, by the way, can I just try and Great Cleave?
If you want, or you can full attack.
Well, the reason I ask is
Technically, this is one unit. So if you Great
Okay.
Cleave, it's still just one attack. Yeah.
okay. So,
What I'd probably do is I'd give you maybe like a bonus to hit, but it's still going to be one attack.
okay, so no, I will do. Oh, this is gonna hurt. A full round. Furious Focus,
Go for it.
and the minus isn't calculated into the second attack.
Gotcha. The second one's still better. So, okay, so 15. No other bonuses to that. A 15, unfortunately, is a miss. But a 23 is definitely a hit.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Does that have the damage?
Yeah, it
It looks
does.
like it has the damage.
I
Okay,
rolled
so
a 1 on
13.
that damage.
I see. You still dealt 13. You definitely hurt several of them. So, this isn't just... Even though it's one attack, you're fighting a troop, so it's not just like you swing once, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is, like, they're all, like, battering you, and you, like, hit somebody with, like, the base of the halberd and turn, and you don't even, like, see who you hit, you just feel the blade cleave flesh, and someone yells. You take, like, another big heavy swing, someone's horse topples to the ground, like, just instinctively hack down on it a few times, like, trying to hit the person who's rolling off of it. Then a scream stop, you, like, take one big swipe upward, and you've cleared a little bit of space, as, like, that one doesn't hit anyone, so they've, like, backed up a little bit and are resetting to come back in and keep fighting. The Hyenodon finishes escaping. Go ahead.
Oh, can my horse move?
Your horse may move.
Okay. I don't. So it seems like they're completely focused
it
on
does-
me,
it
right?
takes that damage, too.
Yeah,
Takes
that's what.
12. It's still up, but your horse is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to move the horse at least 50, so I could potentially get off of it next round.
Okay. So which way are you going?
This way.
Just straight away.
Yeah,
Just try and get all the way away from you. Cool.
but I am trying to like. Yeah, Lamia would like, come and get me, you punks. Kind of taunt them. Because I see there's a big old battlefield over there. I don't want them to interfere with that.
You're just screaming at them.
Yeah.
They seem to be chasing for a little bit, but it's not their turn. You don't know if they're going to
Yeah.
keep chasing you.
Yeah, I don't, but that's what Lamia does.
Yeah, the Hyenodon leaves. Everybody wave bye. Say bye, Hyenodon.
Bye. Go
No.
find Habashk. You two can be cowards together.
Bye,
I'll talk smack to an
Hyenodon.
animal that doesn't understand me. I don't care.
Heck yeah.
It's just like, dude, forget this.
Yeah.
This stuff hurts.
So, well, We did it, guys. We created a cryptid because nobody in these woods are gonna know what that thing is. They're just gonna be roaming loose.
All right, last turn. Militia 2. Militia 2 gets to attack these guys. Let's see if they do it.
Don't roll bad.
They did not roll bad. They rolled average. The
Yeah.
exact average.
Yeah.
Which is enough
They get to move the robber, guys.
disperse
That's what we're
this
playing.
unit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whatever that game is.
They just like, they're like just screaming, for home! Get them! Push them out! And you hear this just like loud cries, a bunch of like slashes, and you start seeing a bunch of the fox runners break and run into the, just like out of the village, just fucking fleeing. That is the final turn
Right.
of initiative for tonight.
Yes.
Right.
So,
We'll pick this up next week, guys, for the thrilling conclusion. Tune in next time for the thrilling conclusion of this one
Of the
small
battle,
part of
anyway,
Into the
yeah.
Storm. Yeah, this one.
yeah, not the last conclusion of the campaign. We're not quite there yet.
But you know what? That's what they always said in DBZ, anyways. And it was never the
Right.
thrilling conclusion. It was always the prelude to the thrilling conclusion. And then
Yeah.
'cause we had a
Dave.
whole episode of Goku yelling while charging a spirit bomb, and then other things happening around that, and then Goku throwing the spirit bomb, and it not.
And then
doing
it not
because
killing
it
Frieza.
Never won the fight, and then Goku finishing the fight after that, because that is
Yeah.
how that show worked.
Thank you for joining us
Spirit
tonight,
Bomb has a body
everybody.
count of 1. That's Kid Buu.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you everybody for joining. We're gonna go ahead and skip on over to the away screen or the exit screen.
Away.
Thank you,
No,
Ellie, for
earlier I
saying
did
bye to the Hyena Don.
whatever,
Thank you.
the plugs, but I'm going to do the plugs again. We do have a Discord. The link is in the chat.
Coaxial cable.
If you're no, I'm not using coaxial.
RGB.
If you're on the YouTube, you can find our Discord link in our YouTube description, I believe, as well as our Patreon. That's great. You should check it out. It has Hangouts, which is going to be the 28th. We figured out from talking to the
Oh,
people in the
28th.
Discord today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because neither two of our members would not be available for 21st, and it didn't seem.
Oh yeah,
Ellie.
snails.
So yeah, you
Patrick
you
had the
won,
most
lost the snail
ones.
poll. Yeah.
Mm.
And then
Hi.
yeah, we have social media
120
stuff. You should
volts.
Follow us on there. Interact with us on that if you'd like. Say hi, say bye, ask questions. That's the other fun thing about the Discord is you get to interact with us, get to put your stars and wishes in our stars and wishes channel. Tell us cool things you thought about this and things you can't wait to see more of.
Cat 5.